Okay, well, that was very unceremonious. Let's goddamn hit the horn. Ladies and gentlemen, we are once again. Oh, by the way, let me move this down now because I can recognize this look kind of weak. Let's just slide this down. My Miami Heat won 2 games in a row against the Bucks, goddammit. So that's why I got it on right now. I was just watching the game. Do I wear my team's apparel when they playing? Sometimes. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the playoffs. But before we keep things going, I'd be remiss if I did not mention, click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code Adonis right now, participate in the pick'em. I am going to choose a 5-leg parlay for this game right now. So we're going to get this bitch started right now. So first and foremost, Geno Smith. I do remember what my prediction was yesterday. I have it 17-14 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. So let's see right now. Geno Smith, 20 completions. Do I see 20 completions happening here tonight? I'm going to go with lower. I don't think he's going to figure. Actually, no. I'm going to go with higher. I think he's going to get 20. I think Christian McCaffrey will find the end zone, so I will say Christian McCaffrey on the ground with a touchdown. Debo Samuel, 43 yards through the air. Give me that. Kyle Juszczyk underneath 6 yards receiving. I don't see that one happening. George McGriddle Kittle, give me 44 yards. Let me get rid of the Kyle Juszczyk and give me Jason Myers 2 field goals made. I'm going to lock this one in with insurance. Tender, and let's get this one going. Bam, we are locked in right now. So I just put 2 more. Perfect. This one we shall see. Now, that is the one that we got going here today for this game. So let me run off my parlays right now. And I had a couple from earlier before I went live, but I did tell you I was fixing to go and do one here today. So here right now on my Underdog, this is what I got going on right now. This is my 3 parlay plays. All right, I got Christian McCaffrey scoring. I cut the fuck out of my pinky earlier today when I was chopping some doggone potatoes. Hello Fresh, but we're not talking about that right now. I got Christian McCaffrey running for a touchdown. George Kittle over at least 45 yards receiving. Jason Myers kicking 2 extra points because Seattle's going to score 2 touchdowns. Geno Smith completing at least 21 passes, and Debo Samuel going over at least 44 yards receiving. Then I have a little bit of a mix-up between tonight's game and this game here. Kyle Juszczyk not getting 6 yards receiving. Colby Parkinson getting at least 20 yards through the air. Justin Herbert not running for 8 yards. Hasty combining for 23 yards today total. And then Keenan Allen outgaining Zay Jones. And then last but not least, I already had a couple of help earlier from my Miami Heat, Latino Heat. I needed Gabe Vincent to score under 8. He did. I needed Pat Connaughton to score under over 5, or I should say over 4. He did. Bam Adebayo kind of decided to go off, but that worked in my favor for Miami Heat. And then now we'll find out if Christian McCaffrey finds the end zone and if Kenneth Walker runs for a couple of yardage. So we'll find out here in Wildcard Weekend. But make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code Adonis if you have not already, and make sure you participate in the pick'em. And I promise you right now, let me tell you something right now. Until the conclusion of the Super Bowl, anybody making their very first time deposit up to 100 dirham, you shall get an additional 100. So things are going to be beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. Mustache is giving me a call. Give me a second now. Wait, where's LeBron? Let me get a dancing LeBron up in here. Where's dancing LeBron? It's playoff time, baby. Dancing LeBron. We are in the postseason. We're going to do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once more for Super Wildcard Weekend as we've got an NFC West showdown in the very first game of this year's postseason as the Seattle Seahawks go on the road to take on the San Francisco 49ers, winners of the NFC West in your 2022, played in 2023 NFL Super Wildcard Weekend live game highlight commentary. I am your host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that kickoff is coming from old man Robbie Gould, and let's get the playoffs on the road, goddammit! Woo! Playoff football. Let it be known in the comment section who you got winning. Seattle winning, 49ers winning. I have 49ers winning 17-14. Here comes Geno Smith. Let's go down the doggone list. Say hello to the doggone people. Randy Squared in the building. Maurice put 2 on it. Said Jason Tatum done ruined one of your parlays. Pain, ain't it? I'm going to get to the donations after I go up. Everything else. Yash in the house. Derrick Henry Burner. Payton in the building. Frilly, what's going on? Marquise in the house. Victor, Hazard, Price, Charles, Big Fat Paulie, how's it going? I hope all things are well. Tyrone, what's going on? Only Urix, Damn Rudy, Nick, John Papi, Kid Dynamite. Oh, look at Kenneth Walker picking up 10 yards. They're going to give him 9. Sorcerer, KT Chris, Token Black Guy, Malone, Noah, how is it going? Jeffrey, Kai Brown, Matt, Ant White, K-Dub, Mike, YRN Quan, Harold, Corey, Brandon, Sharon, So Chill Steve, Harold, Dylan, Valorian, Maxwell, Mr. GH2, Ant White, CTS_Z, the Proud Prince. What is going on? No, we couldn't get hot mic for today, but we're going to try again tomorrow. We're going to get it tomorrow. KY Not, what's going on? Derek White, Yosef, Tyrone, Tyrant, Matt, Chris, Hector, Predator, David. How is it going? We about to get a 3rd and short right now. Fixing to get a 3rd and short right now. How is it going? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Niners. Oh, Jake Dunn said Seattle winning 14-10. Uh-oh. Edwin says it's going to be the Niners. Mackenzie's in the building. Braylon, what's going on? Big Fat Paulie said you're doing a whole lot better. Restarted your weight loss journey after plateauing. Feeling great. Magnificent. Drink all kinds of H2O. Drink all kinds of H2O. That reminds me, I needed my adult beverage. I done left it on the damn table. All right, so the Ant White said, I'm going with Brock No Lesnar Purdy and George McGriddle Kittle and the Niners. We shall see. 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz. Geno, get rid of the football. He does not, and he's sacked and down. Niners fixing to get the football back. And ladies and gentlemen, it's only right that we have ourselves. Oh, no, I haven't. But it's only right we kick off the postseason with an adult beverage. So I grabbed my Gran Coramino, that Kevin Hart Blanco tequila. So if you have an adult beverage, feel free to go grab one. I don't have a glass, don't really need a glass. Take it from the doggone tap one way or another. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the postseason. So it's only right we commemorate the postseason. Oh, now I do have a glass. Well, thank you. So it is now the postseason, so it's only right we take ourselves a beverage to the playoffs. Yes. To the playoffs. Go up, press OK. Yeah. So here comes the Niners on offense. Time to read this super chat. It's good. Magnificent. Thank you. Now, Yash said, where is the Haitian Creole motherfucker? Well, I'm here. I am here. Charles put 2 on, said, don't forget to make a counter on BK commercial. Yes, that's right. Got my notepad. I said notepad here. Matter of fact, I'll do it on this notepad. I do have a notepad here. I said notepad, so we're going with notepad. We're going to open it up. We're going to have a ticker. We're going to count BK commercials here today. BK, have it your way. We're going to count how many commercial breaks have a Burger King commercial up in there. Y'all let it be known in the comments. We starting from right now. We are starting from right now. The game done kicked off. We haven't had a commercial break yet. We are keeping count of how many Burger King commercials is. And we going to make sure we let Highlight Heaven know on Twitter. We going to let them know. All right? Because yesterday, I took some seconds. I took a couple seconds or maybe a minute. I know it wasn't more than 2 minutes. But to really think about, man, there sure has been a lot of Burger King commercials. It never really caught my attention until now. So we're going to keep count of how many Burger King commercials is fixing to go down here during the game. So make sure we're going to check and see what it is. But I want to know what your predictions is. I'm going to go with 9. I think we're going to have 9 Burger Kings. I think I'm going to put that down as my prediction. 9 ads. That's my prediction. 9 ads. Y'all let it be known in the comment section. How many times are we going to hear Burger King? I wrote down 9. That's my prediction. Son of a bitch. It's 9 ads is my prediction. But we're going to keep counting. We're going to do the tally marks to see how many BK have it your way. How many times are we going to hear that horse shit? Oh, there's Deebo Samuel. Pick up a few more yards. You know what's interesting was I was going to do a parlay with Deebo, but I said, I don't know. Son's coming back from injury. So, well, I mean, he did play last week, but that's neither here nor there. One way or another, 49ers on the move. 49ers on the move, but let's go down the Super Chats. Now, Mahmoud, Farhood, put 5 on, said Miami and Baltimore about to be run over worse than the rumbling. Oh, heavens, we shall see, but I do have them losing. Adrian, put 2 on it. Said, I'm alive after my surgery. Yes, indeed. Congratulations on a successful surgery. Ryan Patenon said, it's time for playoff football. If I ever have to step foot in the dirty Bronx, I will need to get some Detroit urban survival training. And fuck the Bronx, and when will the gods answer our prayers? Well, I wish the gods would answer our prayers and eviscerate the Bronx with no casualties, of course. Allegedly. Just save Peyton and the people that Peyton know. But Bronx needs to be eliminated, but we ain't talking about that. Laurier, put a 2 on it. Said, I don't know why Seattle will upset San Francisco. Oh, heavens. With a 10-game winning streak coming to an end. We shall see. Whopper. I'm not going to get into it. John, put 5 on it, said, there should be a rule that regardless of deals, you can't have a draft pick higher than 11 if you're in the playoffs. Seahawks on some bullshit. You know what's interesting about that? When I was younger, I actually thought it was horseshit that a playoff team can get like a top 10 pick. However, because there can be a deal with future draft picks or a situation where somebody can trade up, I don't see a problem with it. Because if a team's willing to do business, then there should be no problem. If a team's willing to trade that pick to an organization that had just gone to the postseason, I see no harm, no foul. It should be on the organization that harbors those higher picks to say, nah, we don't want to do business with a team that's already somewhat successful. So there's that. They tried for a touchdown to Jennings, but it didn't work out in their favor. Great breakup there by the defender. He should have turned around. But I don't think this should warrant a flag. There was there was a little bit of a hand in the face, but I don't think they should have thrown a flag there because he couldn't turn around. Now, Maurice, yes, you did say that man's parlay was ruined by Jason Tatum. Ryan put 2 on it. Said, hey, Chisel, thoughts on Desmond Ridder versus the Bucks? Well, here comes Debo. Here comes Debo breaking tackles. Pick up a few more yards. That brother is very difficult to stop, man. But Desmond Ridder, it's too early to call. Like, we only seen a little bit of tape. He took over for Mariota in December. So since that's the case, it's very late. But he did look all right. But I really like Algier on the ground for Atlanta, so we'll see what things look like moving forward for the Bucks. But hey, or I should say for the Falcons. But overall, with Ridder, I think you got to give him more time. There's not enough tape for me to have a real opinion on it. I mean, he looked all right, but then let's just be honest here. The Bucks, after Brady came out of the game, they said, all right, yo, we gonna cool it, man. And so that was that. Hazard put 5 on, said, just got your first credit card. How do you use it properly? All right, first and foremost, I need to know if pass nearly intercepted. They're gonna have to settle for a field goal here. Early field goal. I did not see this one coming. I thought they was going to find the end zone. Remember what I said. They would go down the field on their opening drive. They would score a touchdown. And then it would be a complete stalemate. Seattle would answer with a touchdown. So I'm not sure what Purdy was. Yeah, Purdy threw a very bad pass there. Because that was actually, it could have gotten picked by 3 different people. The linebacker, the corner, or the safety. If the linebacker's not there and the corner runs past, that's right into the hands of Quandre Diggs. If the corner just puts his hands out and the linebacker's not there, that's an interception for number 27. And if the linebacker, just caught that pass, that would have been a pick. One way or another, that's a terrible pass from Purdy. If there's anything that you know in football, you throw the football to where your receiver's going to be, not where they are. That was a very bad ball. San Francisco should be, happy that they got themselves a field goal just now because Mans nearly fucked away the entire goddamn drive. That was supposed to be a pick. Legitimately was supposed to be a pick. But one way or another. Oh, wait. Woolen wears 27? I thought Woolen wore. Wow. So who the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Am I wildin'? Woolen wears. Well. This whole time, I thought this motherfucker wore 28. No, I know Quandre wears 6. This whole time, I thought Woolen wore. I thought he wore 28. This whole time. And mind you, I've done commentary with this man catching picks. Got the name right. Knew it was Woolen. The whole time, I thought this man wore 28. How did I not know he wore number 20?
27.
27.
27.
Incept.
How didn't I recognize? I'm a math guy. How didn't I know the numbers? What's going on? Touchdown. Field goal for the 49ers. I'm in a Genjutsu. I need to get myself out the doggone Genjutsu. This man wears Vanset. Man, I'm in a Genjutsu. Maurice put 2 on, said the 49ers defense will win them this game. I actually believe that'll be the case. We have not seen Burger yet. We have not seen Burger King yet. We did see Kentucky Fried Chicken, so we have not seen Burger King yet. Am I high? No, I'm not, but let me have myself a beverage. I am befuddled. Now, Hazard put 5 on it. Now, you said you got your first credit card, how to use it properly. Now, this is why I say this. Let it be known, Hazard, do you have is it a secure card or is it a card that has a bonus to where if you spend X amount of dollars, you'll get X amount of points? So let me know that in the chat. Let it be known if that's one of the situations. Is it a secure card or is there some sort of incentive in a 3 to 4 month span when you first utilize the card? Let it be known. Chevron put a hundo on it. Said, what's good? Said it's playoff football, baby. Let's go. Saints winning it all next year. Hashtag who dat. We shall see how that ends up playing out. But yes, indeed, it is indeed football playoff time. I said it backwards. Playoff football time. Josh Jones in the building. Put 5 on it. Said, pray for me. My job is firing me at the end of the season, completely out of left field. Wait a minute. And it devastated, but keep my head up and keep moving forward. Well, first and foremost, I already know that you are in constant, playing in symphonies, things of that nature. Or I should say in is it symphonies? I believe it is the symphonies that you're playing in. So I know you will be fine in that particular, realm and space. But as it pertains to jobs and them doing the termination at will out of nowhere at the end of the season, that fucking sucks. But here's the thing, right? Depending on when the end of the particular season may be. So if it's seasonal, it's by the end of winter. The positive is that there is an end date, so you're not completely caught with it being terminated immediately, right? So since that's particularly the case, you've got to be on your shit right now. Orchestra's there, but you've got to be on your shit straight out the gate right now. So whether it's hopping on Indeed, hopping on those different sort of places, jumping on LinkedIn, reaching different places to go and find a different job, you got to be on it right now through and through. You cannot afford to be hesitant whatsoever. So you can immediately, once it's all done, everything's done, finished, now you can make a lateral move and go where it is that you got to go. So definitely get on that. Sucks that you're fucking getting fired. That's terrible. But the only positive is that now. So you're not going to be blindsided, a couple weeks down the line. So since that's the case, get on it. search, hunt. It's going to be very bothersome. It's going to be annoying. I'm pretty sure you've gone through the process before, but one way or another, just stay on top of it, brother. And I'm positive in a few months, couple of weeks maybe, who knows, depending on how long the process may be, I expect to take a look inside the comment section and get, a super or maybe even just a comment saying, hey, man, new job. So I'm looking forward to it. Big stop for the Niners. Seattle cannot convert on third downs. They are struggling right now. Back-to-back drives they have halted after very good kick returns, if I'm not mistaken. Or now, Mr. Waifu Taker put 5 on it. Said, I still remember that 3,000-pound family commentary you made. I came back to your channel with your Blitz the League 2 commentary. Go Chiefs and Giants. Well, that's a very interesting mix of teams. But one way or another, yes, indeed, I appreciate you. Now, what sucks about that 3,000-pound commentary is they've still removed the very first one. I am not going to appeal it. I'm going to let it just sit, completely disappeared. Why is that? Because I already know the moment that I try to put forth a dispute and I'll be like, yo, listen, these channels reposted my very video and it's up there. It's actually considered fair use because you guys had it on the platform and it's utilized as a roast or whatever the case may be. I know for a fact they're going to give me a strike. I know it's been too long since I've had a strike. I became strike-free in October. There's no doubt in my mind I'm fixing to get a strike at one particular point. My only hope is it happens after the football season's over. So there's that. Interesting. It's been 7 minutes. We haven't had a Burger King commercial yet. That's interesting. Who would have saw that one coming? Ty Sean put 2 on, said, who's going to be the first to miss a field goal? The first team? Minnesota, maybe? But we shall see. And that's going to be tomorrow, but we'll see. Ryan, Mahmoud, Farhood, 5 on it, said, make sure to document the refs' BS calls. We shall see. We shall see. Ryan, Pafavo said, happy Saturday, Chisel. Made some Southwest beef, cavatappi from, Hello Fresh, my first meal from them. It was amazing. Thanks for recommending them. Yes, and if anything, if you could get your hands on what is a favorite here with the Adonises is the Wonder Burgers. If you can get yourself some HelloFresh Wonder Burgers, please go ahead and do so. I have some HelloFresh coming in on Wednesday, so I'm hoping it's a usual mystery sort of situation. I told them, surprise me every time they send me something. So if they can send me some Wonder Burgers, best believe y'all going to see it in a doggone commercial. But one way or another, make sure y'all head over and get yourself some HelloFresh. Hazard put 2 on, said, the card is unsecured. Okay, so if it's not secured, perfect. So if you have a 0% APR for 12 months, you're in a situation where you don't got to worry about no particular interest or anything of that nature. So if you need to make a large purchase and you don't want to spend all of that money now, you could put that sumbitch on the card, but then make, not minimum payments. Never do minimum payments. Always pay a little bit more than the minimum payment throughout the time frame. But I would say this much. Every single recurring bill that you already pay, put that sumbitch on the card. Every time you go out and you go out to eat, you go to the corner store, you go somewhere where you're going to utilize a debit card, use your credit card. Then, once the payment is posted, give it about like 2 days, immediately pay that money off. So essentially, if you was going to spend $10 cash, keep that $10 cash in your pocket. You put that sumbitch, you make the transaction with your credit card. You don't spend that $10 cash, right? Put that $10 cash inside the bank, pay the credit card off. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's hand over hand because anytime that way you can get some sort of points on the back end for utilizing the card. That's a smart way to do it. And also make sure you head over and subscribe to Marvin Francois channel so you can check that out. Oh my God, Christian McCaffrey is loose. What the hell? Run CMC all the way down the field on what will look like a 70-yard, 60-yard gain. Good Lord. I should have took McCaffrey on some yards, man. I only have McCaffrey on all my parlays with a touchdown. I should have took McCaffrey with some doggone yards. Good Lord, what a run. What a block from, was that Kittle? God damn. Honcho put 20 on it. Say, hello, Chisel. Did you catch Carissa pink dress from the pregame matching her pink pie, as The Rock would say? The word is she's single. Indeed, she is. She is freshly divorced. I'm going to get my power pole since you said the blade. Well, I got the blade of Levi to prepare for battle. Well, we shall see. Maurice, put 2 on it. Said, time to settle this debate, coffee or tea? I'm a tea guy. I've always been more of a tea guy. Coffee, I've never really, I don't think I've known how to make coffee the appropriate way, but whatever the case may be, if there's coffee around, I'll say, all right, I'll drink it. But I've always been more of a tea person. Ginger tea, my go-to. Ginger tea, my go-to. But that's how the white man runs the football, God damn it. And here we are. I believe we've gone through all of the donations. But yeah, has it. So that's ultimately it right there with the cards. So make sure you stay on top of that. Okay, but look out for Carissa Thompson. Oh, my heavens. There's a pass from Purdy, and now they're inside the 5-yard line. They're at the 1. Give the ball to CMC. Run, CMC. We say run, CMC. We say run, CMC. We say run, CMC for my parlay. For my parlay on Underdog Fantasy. Let's go. Don't keep Elijah Mitchell in there. You know that brother's a bruiser, so they probably going to keep that sumbitch in there. But CMC got you all the way down there. It's time for the payoff. I want to see a white man in the backfield. Damn it, I don't see a white man in the backfield. Stop them, Seattle. Stop them, Seattle. Stop them, Seattle. Stop them, Seattle. All right. All right. Stop them. John, for 5 said, regardless of how badly them boys beat the Bucs, I will consider the game a failure if Michael Parsons doesn't make old man Brady retire by the second half. We shall see, but that man better be on his shit. All right, run CMC in the game. Run CMC. Run CMC. Run CMC. Run CMC. Run CMC. Maurice Batuon said, Egyptian lotus flower tea is your go-to. I believe I may have. No, I don't think I've had that in particular. All right, hand the ball off to CMC. Hand the ball off to CMC. Hand the ball off to CMC. Damn it, they're going to throw it. Damn it, they're going to throw it. Down goes No, he gave it. No. CMC scored a passing touch. Fuck. I needed a rushing touchdown. God damn it. God damn them. Damn them. Damn them. Scored a touchdown on the ground or through the air. I needed a rushing touchdown. Hell of a play by Brock Purdy, staying alive. Yeah, CMC runs like he about to miss the bus. Hey, man, he be running high knees and all that shit. He run like he got caught in the wrong neighborhood. But touchdown, 49ers, they now lead 10-0. I need this man to score on the ground. This man had to go score through the air. Run, CMC, not pass, catch, and run. God damn it. Blue eyes. Christian's got blue eyes. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Blue eyes, white privilege. Into the end zone for the score. Because that's how the white man catch the football. Blue eyes. Kristen's got blue eyes. Like a deep blue sea. On a blue, blue day. Blue eyes. Kristen's got blue eyes. We ain't gonna be singing no fucking Elton John up in this motherfucker. God damn it. Blue eyes, white privilege. Into the end zone for the score from Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy. And it appears that the 49ers now have the Boulder badge in their arms because they lead 10-0 over their divisional opponent, Seattle Seahawks. And Pete Carroll is not feeling good right now. I heard he put 6 different sticks of gum into his mouth because he is chewing vigorously. If he was homosexual and somebody put a fucking penis in his mouth, he would have chewed it off. That's how hard he's chewing, boss. But one way or another, 49ers lead 10-0 here in the first quarter over the Seattle Seahawks. Now, Mr. GH251 said, riddle me this. Did I miss something? What happened to your pinky? Oh, what happened to the pinky? I was cutting some potatoes earlier this morning for break. Oh shit! Oh, Oh, it's a Burger King commercial. It's a Burger King commercial. BK, have it your way. That's one. We have a Burger King commercial. We have a Burger King commercial. That is the first. Remember, I predicted we're going to have 9 today. That is the first Burger King commercial. All right, but what happened was I was cutting potatoes, and I used my Kamikoto knives, and I sliced the fuck out of my pinky. So that wasn't very fun. But we have our very first Burger King commercial. I predict 9, so we shall see what ends up happening. But that is first Burger King commercial. BK, have it your way. You rule. All right, they're going to stop at the 20 over here. All right, Geno Smith, throw the football. You trailing about 2 scores early. 5:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Kadeem put up 5 and said, pray for my Dolphin. We shall see how things play out. 1 in 27 minutes. Yes, indeed. Surprisingly enough, there wasn't more, but we shall see. So far for Seattle, they've had 2 3-and-outs. Keep in mind, playoffs is winner, 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 take all. So if you mess around and lose, you're going fucking home. So you got to be on your shit one way or another. Here comes Seattle, 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. What does Geno have in store? Hand off to Kenneth Walker III. He's going to pick up 6. They're going to give him 5. Cried outside. Said, always wanted Geno Smith to do great, hoping he finds a way to win it all. Well, you know what's interesting is I, too, felt the same way about Geno. I really would love to see him do very well. It's quite the uphill climb, and I don't know if he'll be able to recapture this kind of magic, this year, or I should say next year with Seattle, because I don't know what things are going to look like moving forward. Kenneth Walker is very promising in the backfield, and because he's a rookie, that's magnificent. I don't know what the situation with DK and Tyler Lockett moving forward and how long those guys will remain as the nucleus of the wide receiving core for Seattle, but one way or another, man, I'm just hoping that he's able to replicate the same sort of success, because I promise you right now, it looks good this year for Geno, but he needs to play well at the same level next year, or they're going to fucking axe him, son. They're going to get somebody else. So literally, this year was one of those, all right, we're going to go forth with Geno, and he played very, very well. So I'm really hoping next year he fucking balls out, man, because I'm telling you right now, if he don't, he going to end up becoming, a journeyman once more. Great catch from DK Metcalf. First down. We need completions. Thank you, Geno. 18 more to go. 18 more to go. Well, 21 more to go. But first down, there is that. Pyro said Geno is not a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be sensational quarterback play, although, as of late, consider the QBs that have been at the helm of the last few Super Bowls. You have Matthew Stafford, who threw 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Then you have Tom Brady, fucking Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. Nick Foles, but he played exceptional, right? Tom Brady. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Russell Wilson, he did sensational sort of situation with the defense. Russell Wilson didn't have to go out there and do everything. So if everybody else does their 1/11th, you as a quarterback don't have to play to such incredible heights. Flacco had a hell of a run, so that's a different sort of situation. Now, remember, in postseason, it's one game. We're not going to go back to Trent Dilfer, but it's one game. So because it's one game in the postseason, all you need to do is put forth your best game, 60 minutes, 4 times if you're playing in the wild card, and that's it. All you need is a 4-game streak where you look magnificent. You want to put things into context? Mike fucking White had 3 games where this man was fucking balling. 3. And that can come out of nowhere. All you need is your defense to be competent, your run game to be slightly above average, and if your quarterback has virtuoso performances where it's some type of shit where you didn't expect to see this kind of play out of nowhere, you can win. You can win. No. This his early game. Yeah, Tom Brady fucking won a Super Bowl every other year since 2014. 2014, Tom Brady, woo! 2015, Peyton Manning. 2016, Tom Brady, woo! 2017, Nick Foles. 2018, Tom Brady, woo! 2019, Patrick Mahomes. 2020, Tom Brady, woo! Woo! 2021, Matthew Stafford. 2022, Tom, fuck out of here. It's over, Brady. You're going to the retirement home. It's over. But, wait, Mike White, no. Mike White had 3 games this year. He had 3 games this year that he played well. Let me go to his stats. He had 3 games this year that he played well. He had the great game against the Vikings, unfortunate interceptions towards the end, but he did play well. He was getting fucking rocked in that game. He had that game. First game against Chicago. When he played against Minnesota, he was getting fucking rocked, but he was playing against Minnesota. And, no, the Buffalo game, he was getting fucking rocked in that game, too. Seattle didn't play well. Maybe Buffalo came down to the last drive, didn't it? Because he got knocked out the game, then he came back in. And they, because if I'm not mistaken, it was on the final drive. He threw a pick, right? How'd they lose that game? No, it was incomplete. Yeah, it was incomplete. Okay. Yeah, he might have had 2 games. Because I know they had Chicago, you had Minnesota. Seattle was, I might be thinking he had a different situation with Buffalo. I think I put Minnesota situation with Buffalo, so I guess I'll take that one back. Here comes Seattle. All right, 2nd and 3. Great tackle, but enough to get the first down here. Fred Warner met him right inside, but hell of a lower body, able to keep himself there. Dwayne Patuan said, white power. Chevron Patuan said, what are some unbreakable records in the NFL? Brett Favre's Iron Man streak, that'll never be broken. 307 consecutive games. Well, 297, really. I'm thinking if you include playoffs. But Brett Favre's record, that'll never be broken. For the Iron Man streak, most consecutive games by a quarterback, that's not happening. I don't think that'll ever be broken. So there's Brett Favre. That streak, I don't think that'll be broken. Jerry Rice's career receiving record, I don't think that will be broken. Emmitt Smith's rushing at 18,000. Now, Emmitt Smith at 18,000. Emmitt Smith's rushing 18,335. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. It's gonna be difficult. Oh, boy, Geno. Here comes Geno. Use your feet, Geno. Pick up a first down, and he's going to get across the 35. All right, now we need a touchdown. All right, Seattle is moving. Now, on the ground, wow, Emmitt Smith just beat Franco Harris for the most playoff rushing yards. You son of a bitch. God damn it, Emmitt. But let's see here. Rushing. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. Boy, able to stop him there. Oh, he gets back up. They're gonna mark him for no yardage. The closest person who is active, if I'm not mistaken, would be Derrick Henry, and he's currently at 8,000. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I don't think somebody's gonna catch Emmitt Smith. It's a different football. It's a different league out there now. I don't think somebody's gonna catch him. Jerry Rice, I think his 22,000 is intact. Emmitt Smith, I think his 18,000 is intact. Brett Favre Iron Man streak, I'm not sure if anybody is going to mess around and catch him. Oh, they need to pick up. Yeah, I think if I'm Seattle, a touchdown does you better than a field goal. No, LT's touchdowns. I think LT's touchdown. It was 31 touchdowns in 2006. LT's touchdowns. I think it'll get broken. I think LT's touchdown streak will get broken. I don't think it's unbreakable. I think it will get broken. It'll probably take a little bit of time, but I think it will get broken. 3rd and 4. They get that first down. Hold the ball, lock it. First down to end the first quarter. All right, Seattle moving the ball, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Brady's Super Bowls. I don't think that'll be broken. What about the 81 interceptions from Paul Krause? Krause's interceptions, yeah, I don't think that'll ever be broken. I don't think anybody's going to get to 81 interceptions. I don't think anybody's going to get there. I don't think Krause is interception. The only way that happens is if somebody plays safety, because you still have to throw it in that vicinity, right? If you got a corner, you can just stay fuck away from the corner. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna catch Krause. I think 81 interceptions is that's gonna stand the test of time. No, I do believe somebody will catch Eric Dickinson. I do believe somebody will break Eric Dickinson's record. I do believe that somebody will break Eric Dickinson's record. So there is that. Peyton Pafavon said, just sent another preview in Discord. We are now at 21,000 words. Also, I never liked tea, but I had to drink some today. Wasn't that bad. Interesting. You know, it depends on, because my thing is always putting Bruce Smith's 200 sacks. I believe that'll be broken. Now, the only thing is, I don't believe it'll be a defensive lineman. I think it'll be a linebacker who messes around and breaks it. And I'll tell you why. With it now becoming a passing league, right? And for all intents and purposes, Joe Burrow made a very good point when he was talking about sacks, where he said it was a pointless stat, but I thought that was a little bit overshot. But in this generation where everybody's passing, the primary fucking formation is in shotgun. With that being the case, I think there's going to be more and more sacks for defensive players. So I do believe somebody will mess around and get to Bruce Smith's record. Now, do I think that player is in the league right now? No. I think it'll happen within the next 35 years, but I don't believe anybody who's in the league right now will be able to get there. If there's a couple of players that I think maybe have the trajectory to get to the 130 sack radius, TJ Watt for sure. Aaron Donald, max, plays 2 years. But I cannot envision a circumstance where if he comes back for next year, which I truly don't believe that he will, but if he comes back for next year, that will be his last season. Aaron Donald will not play any further. Cameron Jordan, I think he's going to be one of those 140 sack sort of situation, 130, depending on where, he decides to go ahead and retire, because he's still playing at a very high level. So I think he's one of those guys who can stay in New Orleans forever. So it really depends on how long Cameron Jordan wants to play. Robert Quinn, now that he's on, and I think he really needs to leave Philadelphia because I don't see that being a long-term home for him. So I think he might not get the opportunity to get up there. But if there were people who are in the league who I believe can mess around and get to that 200 sack area, TJ Watt, somebody like Micah Parsons, given the trajectory of his career thus far, Parsons, Bosa, Nick Bosa, that is, I think he can be somebody who can mess around and get there. And there's one other guy who's a headhunter, not Max Crosby. One other guy who's young, who getting after the quarterback like a madman. The last 3 years. Fucking A. There's one other young guy. There's Bosa, TJ Watt, Micah Parsons. There's one other young guy who was No, tell you the truth, with Garrett, here's why. No, not Judon. Here's the thing, right? Garrett's one of those guys who's probably get to like 130, 140 and retire. I don't think Garrett gonna play football as long as others might play. Oh no, there's a guy who's down, because Garrett has other passions outside of football. So I don't know how long Garrett's gonna mess around and play. Garrett ain't retiring no time soon, but I think Myles Garrett's gonna be one of those 120, 130 total sacks. I don't think he'll get to 200. I don't think he's gonna play football that long. Clowney, get the fuck out of here. Come on now. Reddick, no. Raquan Smith, no. He's not one of those guys. There's one other guy. You thought Brady could beat Favre's record? Yeah, but remember, Brady got suspended. So since that was the case, since he got suspended, that fucked him over. If Brady never got suspended, he probably would have messed around and got him. And then remember, there was I believe there was like a late game in like 2016 or some shit like that. Belichick didn't play him. So Brady won't mess around and catch him. Let me see here. In the sack realm, by years on sacks. Let's see here. There's a guy who was getting sacks as of late. let's see here. Is it fucking? There's one other young guy who get after the quarterback. Not Garrett. Not Jones. Heisman, no. Burns, no. No. Wow, JJ had 12 and a half. Good for him. Yeah, no, I don't. Quentin's playing at nose tackle. I don't see that one happening. Hargrape, no, he's inside. Sweat's young, but I don't see that one happening. Hayward, yeah, it's clipped. Hutchinson's young, but we'll have to see. Hutchinson's young, so I can't use it off of a rookie season. But Micah Parsons back-to-back years has played very good, so I think I could go with that. Judon, no, he's 30, so it ain't gonna happen. So it's really Bosa, and how much Garrett got right now? Garrett's got to have like total of how many sacks he has in his career right now? 70. Boy, 6 years. He's at 74 and a half. He's a solid back-to-back. Yeah, Garrett, boy. Yeah, Garrett. Yeah, you know what? I'll throw Garrett in there. It really depends, but I don't see it happening because I can't envision a circumstance where Myles Garrett plays 15 years. I don't think that's going to happen. Quincy said you'll eat Donald Trump's ass. Sir, how is he going to go on the campaign trail if you've got a brown nose in his underwear, sir? What is going on? Now, Braylon put 2 on and said, you thought Brady could beat Favre's record. Yeah, I just read that one. But, yeah, because of those situations, I'm not too sure if that was fixing to go down. Dark Hero said, who do you think is getting Defensive Player of the Year? I actually think it's going to be Nick Bosa. But you said you want Judon to win it, but he's not going to because you guys suck this year. I think it's going to Nick. I think it's going to be in the hands of Nick Bosa. I think Bosa's going to mess around and win it. Chris Jones is balled out. So, oh, boy, there's Walker. Touchdown. Seattle's on the board. All right. Seattle is on the board. We got ourselves a game. 10-7. All right, I needed that. I need that field goal, though. I mean, extra point. I need that. I need that extra point. Thank you. Don't fucking miss. Oh, Lord. Oh, Colby had himself a reception. Magnificent. Now, what is it looking like on my parlays right now? Take a look at my parlays right now. So first and foremost, I have Kenneth Walker getting at least 18 carries. Right now, he's got 9, so that's looking very promising. And, of course, I just need McCaffrey to score a touchdown on the ground. If McCaffrey scores a touchdown on the ground, I'm feeling confident about a lot of different things. Then my other parlay here, You've checked still has not been utilized in the passing game, so that's magnificent for me. Colby Parkinson, he's got me 4 yards. I need him to pick me up 16 more. And then, of course, those are for the later games. And then last but not least, right here, I still need a little bit of help. I've got Jason Myers who made that extra point, so I'm going to need another one from him. Geno Smith's only got me 5 completions, but because I predict that the 49ers will win this game, I expect him to throw the football a bit more. So 15, or I should say 16 more completions out of Geno Smith. Thank you very much. George McGriddle-Kittle has done nothing thus far in this game, so I'm going to need him to get going, but I do need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. That would be very, very nice. So I'm going to need that. But if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code Adonis if you have not already. I have won over $2,500 on Underdog Fantasy. So if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. Participate in the pick'em as long as it's eligible in your state. And they will match your deposit up to $100 for a first-time depositor. So that's Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code Adonis. Let them know I sent you. Link is in my description. If you guys haven't already downloaded Underdog Fantasy, make sure you go ahead and do so. Help a brother out. Napoleon put 20 on it. Said, go Niners. I hope they win. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 15.5 sacks for Chris Jones. I thought it was 14.5. Well, I'll be damned. What's the difference between 1 sack? The trans people say it's the biggest of differences. Now, did I catch the Heat game today? I only caught the tail end, but one way or another, me for the W, baby. Shout out to GLD, might I add as well. Shout out to GLD. Got me iced up. You already know, every time you see me in my Heat, necklace, I got my Pittsburgh Steelers not too doggone far. I got my Pittsburgh Steelers not too doggone far. You know, it's funny. I wore this. I wore the Steelers chain when I went down to Houston. Man, motherfuckers thought I had money. I'm like, dog, listen, let me tell you something. This GLD, baby. This big time GLD, but I ain't dropping no hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all better stop playing games. Y'all better stop playing games. It's GLD, baby. You better get that GLD in your life. They're like, yeah, man, how much that cost? Couple thousand? I'm like, whoa, we do affordable jewelry over here. So make sure y'all head over to gld.shop, gld.com /chiseled, and you'll save 33% off your very next GLD purchase. All right, you understand? That's gld.shop, gld.com /chiseled. Use promo code Chiseled. You'll save 33% off your very next GLD order. You let them know I sent you. You go represent your teams, all right? They got baseball teams, hockey teams, NFL teams, basketball teams. They got gymnastics. No, they don't. But one way or another, could you imagine you got like a flipping some old bottles on a goddamn chain? That should be wild. But one way or another, there is that. Zachary said my net worth is $1.5 million. Don't let him fool you. I don't know where they're getting this information from. I hope it went back down because last I checked, it was like 500,000. They don't put my net worth at. I might have to make another video about it. Oh no, it went back up. Wait a minute. It's your net worth. Chiseled Adonis channel is 1 million. Well, wait a minute, Brandon. With the first down. Wait a minute. What? Okay. This one. All right, perfect. This one says $500,000. No, it's still not perfect. The fuck they talking about? Where am I getting this money? Yo, they are bugging, son. They trying to get me killed. They are trying to get me. I don't have this money. What are they talking about? Wait, I'm 66,262nd as it pertains globally on the total, subscribers. However, my subscriber count has me in the I am the top 1%. Where's EC3 when you need him? I'm in the top 1%. I'm a 1%er, baby. All these doggone subscribers. I'm a 1%er on YouTube. But I'm a 1%er. You better come correct. I'm about to hit up the harlots. Where the bitches? There was supposed to be titties. Where the bitches and the titties? But I am the top 1%. Yes, indeed. Now, welcome, Broncos fan. Welcome. Now, 2nd and 12 here for Brock Purdy. Where you going to go, Gym Leader Purdy? He's going to run. Can he? This man tried to hit a move. He's going to pick up the first down. Brock Purdy able to pick up the first down for San Francisco. Spent all my money in the Bronx. No, I didn't. Stop saying that, Kamari. Oh, heavens. American said you took a bite of the freshest Milky Way. You need to take a bite of the fucking Butterfingers. Swag said, who's my favorite Snowfall character, and what do I think Franklin Saint does? Well, for one, I don't think I've ever watched Snowfall. So I couldn't tell you who's my favorite character. Here we go. 4 for 7. 63 yards through the air for Brock Purdy. Can he add to that total? Oh, he's going for it all. Going down the field. Overthrows Brandon. I'm not sure who he was trying to find there. So there is that. Whoa. Jordan said Big Cock Brock. Sir, wait a minute, sir. Sir, what kind of nicknames you got going on over here? All right? What kind of nicknames you got over here? The only person who we reference their manhood is Nick Foles because of his monstrous playoff run. So he's the only person that we reference, his manhood. Outside of that, ain't nobody else talking about that. I'm That Jay said, who's my favorite snow bunny? Anne Hathaway, because I'm a fan of Muley Eberty, that meaning femininity. And for whatever reason, that lady oozes femininity, and I've always been a big fan of Anne Hathaway. I don't know what it is. It just seems like she's one of those. I've never really been a girly girl kind of guy, but I don't know. It's just something about Anne Hathaway. I'm like, man, I want that lady in my bed. But we ain't talking about that right now. One way or another, George McGriddle Kittle moving the chains. Thus far for the Niners. Moving the chains for the Niners. So there is that. mask on or off, said, why why aren't more women feminine? Well, given this current climate, it's not necessarily pushed to do so because we live in a very clown world right now. Everything is backwards. We're telling dudes be more feminine. We're telling women be more masculine. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, given the living expenses of getting through in life now, it makes sense why you would have certain sort of different sort of features that pop out there. And of course, you know, with the emphasis on mental health and moreover with dudes needing to talk about their feelings, and there's no problem. I understand. However, we're pushing way too doggone far. But that's a conversation for a different day, different stream. Is he in the red pill community? I mean, by some degree, yes. Yes, I would be. But Michael, what Michael's talking about? I don't know what Michael talking about. Frilly put 2 on. Said George McGriddle kid helmet looks like a xenomorph. Well, you know what's interesting is his helmet, because he doesn't have a visor, it looks crazy. Like Zeke, I call Stormtrooper Zeke. You know, because he has that same helmet, but he has the visor, so he looks like a stormtrooper, and it's silver. But, now granted, stormtrooper helmet is white, but that's neither here nor there. But with Kittle, because he doesn't wear a visor and the front looks somewhat broken, it looks like a helmet that's not completed. It looks wild to me. Oh, heavens. YTN said, darn you Niners foiling the Seahawks plans, call the police of Haiti. Why would you ever need to call the police of Haiti? What are you calling the police of Haiti for? We don't even know where to find them.
We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti.
So, one way or another, there is that. Now, Kid Dynamite put 2 on. Said next stream we need to count Taco Bell commercials. Well, you know, I haven't heard any issues regarding Taco Bell. Now I know with Burger King that been the case. Thus far, we've only had 1 Burger King commercial, right? Only 1 Burger King commercial. Oh, there's Rihanna. Oh, that's some very weird hair. We are the police. Now, 49ers football inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Niners following a George McGriddle Kittle first down. Now, let's go. You've check in motion. There's Brock Purdy looking for Christian McCaffrey. He's going to take it inside the 15, but we need a McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. We need a McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. Now, John the Papi said Rihanna's forehead needs to be on the off. Fam, let me tell you something right now. All right, I've said this in numerous different videos. Rihanna's forehead is incredible. Like if you ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Her forehead looks like the Mirror Force magic card, bruh. I said magic card, the trap card. Fam, her forehead crazy, bruh. Go Mirror Force Rihanna. So her forehead is crazy. Don't get me wrong. Some of the most beautiful women got some big-ass motherfucking foreheads. But let me tell you something right now. Her forehead, boy, shit crazy, bro. It really need to be, man, listen, she got a baby up in there. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, fam. Matter of fact, let me put this bitch over. All right, so let me see if I could bring this over here. No, I cannot. God damn it. Okay. Well, it is what it is. So we'll have to. It's 5-5-5-1 BK. Perfect. Have it your way. Down goes Purdy. Let's do something here, just so y'all can understand what it is that I'm talking about. All right. Because listen, I ain't got no problem with big doggone foreheads, but we gotta have a conversation, Rihanna. Like, come on now. All right, 5-5-1. Whopper. There we are. This is the Mirror Force trap card, right? This is the Mirror Force trap card, right? Oh, there's McCaffrey. Oh, boy, they're going to have to settle for a field goal. God damn it. I need a Christian McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. They just had to throw a passing touchdown early. They had to foil my plans. But this is Rihanna's forehead. You can't tell me that joint don't look like a goddamn. You can't tell me it don't look. It's a spitting image of Mirror Force. It's no different than Mirror Force. Come on, man. Look at the angle. Look at the shine. She's negating an attack. Destroy the monsters. It's the same. You triggered my trap card. Here comes Rihanna's forehead. You can't tell me it ain't the same. It's fucking Mirror Force. Forehead, crazy. Beautiful, gorgeous woman. Gorgeous woman. I'd give it the Dende any day of the week. But still, come on now. Let's keep it a buck. One way or another, San Francisco leads 13-7. I should have chose the 49ers to kick 2 field goals, but one way or another. Big ass fucking four. You kidding me? Real estate on her forehead. Her hairline, her forehead is in the 21st century. Her hairline is in Jim Crow. It's bad. One way or another. Barack put 2 on it. Said Rihanna, forehead be bumping my tummy yesterday. Shit. Who has the best deck in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series? Kaiba boy. Now, I liked Bakura's deck. That was cool. Kaiba seemed like everything was just a setup to get to Blue Eyes. Yugi's deck was very diverse. Joey had a very cool deck as well. Pegasus, I really enjoyed Pegasus's. I didn't really like Taya's. Mai with the Harpy ladies was actually pretty cool. So Mai is up there as well. But I would probably either go Joey or Yugi. And I think I would lean more towards Joey. Tristan actually had a very good deck for the most part, but I think I would go Joey or Yugi, but I would lean more towards Joey. And also what's his name? Fucking Weevil had a good deck as well, but I would say Joey. I would lean more towards Joey. Nick Pafavon said, "Let's go Seahawks. Pulling for Gino. Always loved watching him when he was at West Virginia." Indeed. Wait, highest passer rating in first 5 starts in NFL history. Kurt Warner, Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes. My heavens. TD passes in the first 5 starts in 49ers history. Montana, Steve Young, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Brock Purdy has the most by 4. Good Lord. OG Dual Monsters, Joey. Well, there it is. Joey is all luck. You know, it's funny. If you go back and watch those shows, man, it's different when you're an adult watching those shows back. Good. Yo, what did this man trip on? What did he trip on? He should have kept running outside. He could have got a bit more yards if he kept running outside. He's having a good day on special teams. He's doing pretty good on special teams. So good for him. Elemental Heroes. Oh, boy. Man, I hated that fucking when they got to that point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because when motherfuckers started summoning the Elemental Heroes, I think I have like 3 Elemental Hero cards if I can find where my deck is located. But, man, I wasn't a big fan of the Elemental Hero shit. I didn't really like it like that. All right, 7:34 on the clock here. Seattle now has the football, trailing by 6. Here comes Geno Smith. Dump it off Kenneth Walker. Get me another completion. Geno's now up to 6 completions. He's 6 of 7, but he's probably, I think it's 38 yard. No, they're going to give him 37. I think that's a 4 or a 3-yard gain. 3-yard gain, so he's going to have 36 yards. I need Geno with 21 completions thus far. God cards were BS. Yeah, I didn't really like those. I thought it was fixing to rain here today. People were talking about their forecast was possibly rain. Doesn't seem as if it's the case. If I'm not mistaken, it was, 55 degrees out there in Levi Stadium? What's the weather like right now in Levi Stadium? It's 55 degrees out there in Santa Clara. Little bit cloudy. Play action fake. Geno, dump it off again. Another completion. Magnificent. Who was that? That's Noah's Ark Fant. That's Noah's Ark Fant moving the chains there. Little mulatto moving the chains there. That's completion number 7 for Geno Smith. Actually, pardon me. I think that's actually completion number 6, maybe. MRF said, when did Yu-Gi-Oh series jump the shark for me? Oh, after they left Egypt in season 3. The moment that they started doing oh boy, another handoff to Kenneth Walker. Can he pick up? Yeah, oh, he's able to pick up 7. Great tackle from Fred Warner, but he's able to pick up about 7 there. I didn't like when was it season they went to. It was after they had those super dragons that they had, right? Because remember, they had Cypher and all that other stuff. And then season 3, they went to Egypt. And then they had those, I forget what the name of the dragons were. Somebody said it before. But it was after Cypher the Side Dragon. I forget what the name was. But then after that season, it was clipped. I didn't like anything after that season in Yu-Gi-Oh. GX, I didn't mind GX. GX was all right. But I didn't like anything else after that one. But when they went to Egypt, and even that one was a little bit wacky, but I had no problem with it. Where am I with One Piece? I'm caught up in the anime. So it's Zoro taking on King and Sanji taking on Queen. I'm not a manga reader. I am not a manga reader. Hell of a job there from the D-line, able to get that tackle. But now there's pressure on Seattle. They have struggled on 3rd down thus far. Ooh, Rey Mysterio mask. They have struggled on 3rd down thus far. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, the slant is open. Fred Warner's going to show blitz, and then he's going to drop into coverage. But the slant is, oh, my God, he's actually coming. The slant is open. Oh, he's going deep. He's looking for DK. He's got him. Touchdown! Seattle has the lead. Their first of the day. The slant was open, but why go for the slant when you've got the touchdown? DK Metcalf to the end zone. Touchdown. And I just need this extra point right here. And I will have a lock on my fantasy. Plus another completion for Geno Smith. Oh, Chavarius Ward done got beat. Hell of a job there by DK, finding the end zone for the score as a patriarchal seed-providing Adonis gives me a call. Somebody tell the Niners that they need the police.
Where we come from, we are the police, the police of Haiti, nice Haiti, beautiful Haiti, sweetie Haiti, sweetie Haiti. Oh, God.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
We are the police, the police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! You go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold him there.
You go to
Go
jail!
to jail. Now, one way or another, somebody tell the 49ers secondary that they're going to need a little bit of help. Geno Smith now helping out his, Seahawks. And now I've got a lock thus far. Now let's take one look at my parlays on Underdog Fantasy. I still need that touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. George Kittle needs to give me yardages, and I also need Geno Smith to get going with these here completions. He's got 8 thus far. The pass game is working in his favor, so I just need a bit more completions out of that. Back-to-back 70-yard drives for Seattle to score. So now it's on Brock Purdy to get the football to George Kittle and also Deebo Samuels. Moving forward, I also have Kyle Juszczyk doing a whole lot of nothing here, and then Colby Parkinson. Now, granted, he's not getting the football in his way, but this one is also insured, so we shall see. This is more for a later tonight kind of parlay. And then, of course, we have this one here. I need McCaffrey to mess around and score, and guess what? The closer this game is, the more rushing attempts that is going to be going in the favor of Kenneth Walker. So I'm very confident in Kenneth Walker getting to that ultimate 18 carries. There's no way in hell he only carries the football 4 times possessions in the second half or if Seattle gets the football back. So I'm feeling very confident here. But remember, Bam Adebayo did not do what I needed him to do. Well, he did enough for my Miami Heat, so they got that W. So I still need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown to feel comfortable so I can at least win myself a little bit of money, at least on this particular parlay, where I should get like $20-something for that one in particular. But one way or another, if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code Adonis if you have not already, and they will match your deposit up to $100. Also, participate in the pick'em. It is my personal favorite, Underdog Fantasy. Let them know I sent you. Now, we have our resident credit mastermind in the building. Hello there, Mr. Marvin. You know, our resident hobbit is in the house, so it's only right that he show himself in the comment section and say hello to the people. Yes, if you guys were to do the math and put the two scores together, 14 plus 13 gets you what number?
27.
27.
20.
Vincent. Pass incomplete from Brock Purdy. And guess who's getting the football back? Seattle with a chance to add more points before halftime. Damn. Peyton put 5 on and said, damn. Somebody must have talked to you about streaming during calls. I guess, yeah. My pops gave me a call. Apparently, he bought some Haitian patties, so he's bringing it back to the house. So that's exciting. So once this game is done, I'll be consuming a little bit of Haitian patties. But there is that. Now, total score combined is 27, and we shall see if there will see more points before the conclusion of halftime. Kid Dynamite said, "Where is 27 coming from?" Oh, I just realized when typing. Well, there it is. All right. Alrighty. It's O'Reilly, but I see your name is O'Right. So there's Auto Parts. Put fire in the chat if you're a fan of the Chiseled Adonis. Beautiful. I would love to see all kinds of fires. Frilly, put 2 on it. Put 5 on it, pardon me. So I got to realize you're 30 seconds behind. Upset alert. Oh, heavens. We shall see if things still continue to go awry. Frilly said you can't have your postseason relied on a rookie QB. Correct. There has never been a rookie QB who's led their team to a Super Bowl. That hasn't happened in history. In NFL history, let alone been a rookie QB who's won a Super Bowl. That has never happened. So, since that's the case, I wonder if I can... Do I know every quarterback that was at the helm of every single Super Bowl winner? Huh. We could try that. A little bit of NFL history going backwards. Okay. Do I know every quarterback that was at the helm that won the Super Bowl? Maybe I do. Who's starting quarterback of all of the Super Bowl winners? I'm going to give that one some thought and go backwards. We'll do that during halftime. Somebody remind me. Now, we shall see. Here comes Gino. 8 of 9 thus far, 97 yards and a TD. Here we go. Hand off to Kenneth Walker. Can he get a block? He's going to try to make a move. He's going to get outside. He's going to pick up 4. John D in the building. What is going on? What's going on? No, Big Ben went to the AFC Championship his rookie year, and they lost. He was undefeated until they made it to the AFC Championship. They lost to New England, and then his sophomore year, they won the Super Bowl. So there's that. Did I see the Tennessee Cop? No, I did not. Big Ben won in his second year. There's DK Metcalf. First down, Seattle. Hell of a goddamn catch and run right there. All right, Gino. Get me some more completions right there. With that first down, I know they can hand the football off to Kenneth Walker once more. What DK Metcalf lowering the shoulder on Ward. See, this is why I told you guys, in divisional games, you never know, man. You never know in divisional games, man. DK said, eat some shoulder pad, pussy. You goddamn right, DeWizzy. You goddamn right. He told that. Eat some shoulder pad, pussy. Now, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 32. Hand off to Kenneth Walker. He's going to pick up a couple of... Oh, wait. Did he put the ball on the ground? No, he didn't. Are they going to go to the... Yeah, I think they're just going to take this to the 2-minute warning. No reason to rush. They're going to take... Whoa. Big man, you need to calm your big ass down, man. It's the fucking playoffs. The ref was standing right there. This dude doing the whole hands thing. He need to calm his ass down. You can't afford to take no goddamn flags with the officials in this situation. Better keep your composure, you big son bitch. All right. If I'm not mistaken, we've had one Burger King commercial, correct? One Burger King commercial, correct? But here we go, going to the 2-minute warning. Let's see if I can name. I said I was going to do it at halftime, but let me see if I can name every single Super Bowl winning quarterback, all right? And we'll go backwards if there's any rookies, which there is not. Last year, we have Matthew Stafford. He was obviously not in his rookie year. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Nick Foles, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson. He was in his second year. Joe Flacco, obviously not. Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger. No, pardon me. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger. Tom Brady, Brad Johnson. Tom Brady, he was in his second year. Wait, was that? Oh, shit, that's number 2. That's number 2. BK, have it your way. That's 2. All right, so now we got 2 Burger King commercials. 2 Burger King commercials. We now just passed 2001. 2000, Trent Dilfer. 99, 99, I almost said John Elway. 99, Kurt Warner. It may have been his first year as a starter, but he had been a rookie, if I'm not mistaken, in 94. So Kurt Warner, Elway, Favre. Elway, Favre, Aikman, Steve Young, Aikman, Rippin, Hostetler, Montana, Doug Williams, Phil Simms, Jim McMahon, Montana, Jim Plunkett, Theismann, Montana, Plunkett, Bradshaw, Staubach, Stabler, Bradshaw, Greasy. Greasy was in 73. Who the fuck was a quarterback in 72? Earl Morrall. 71, Staubach. 70. No, whoa. Was Staubach starting in the Super Bowl in 71? Or was it fucking? Or was it No. Yeah, it was Staubach. Staubach started in 5. Who the fuck started in 5? No, because when the Colts lost, wasn't it Morrall who started in 5, or was it Unitas who started in 5? I forget. Oh, Greasy was a starter in 72 in the Super Bowl, and Morrall started in 73. I forget. It's one or the other. In 70, did Unitas start? 4th down, hell of a stop here. Was that Bosa who made it back there? They tried to run it. Bosa made it back there for the stop. It was Unitas who started in 5, right? Yeah, I think oh boy. Did he get the start in the game? Because he was hurt. I'm going to go ahead and say Unitas. So Greasy started both? Well, I'll be damned. Because I remember they were alternating all season. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he was hurt. All right, got you now. But 4, Len Dawson, 3, Namath, 2, and 1 was Bart Starr. So yeah, never a rookie quarterback. But yeah, those are all the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Yeah, Unitas was hurt in 68. He was hurt in 68. Yeah, it was the Super Bowl. Yeah, when they lost to when they lost to the Jets, he was hurt. Yeah, there it is. I got to look up the story of the cop in Tennessee. All right, let me talk this. You know what? I'm actually going to make a video. I wasn't going to make a video about the Ime Udoka situation, but because of the LSU orgy type of thing. That's the cop who was getting fucked, right? Yeah, I'm going to include a video with her. So the husband of the cop sticking up for his wife? Is he fucking stupid? Oh, this dude's wilding. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna include the LSU sex scandal, and then I'm gonna throw in the email Udoka, because we got to talk about departments and organizations, everybody fucking being horn dogs. So we got to make a video about that. So stay tuned for that next week. This weekend's going to be dedicated to football. Here comes Brock Purdy down the field. Got a man wide open. That's 49ers orgasm. Brandon moving the chains. Big Duke said, all I heard this whole year in the local Bay Area was Jimmy G is a winner, Trey Lance is a future, Brock Purdy is the truth. Like, shut the fuck up. See, the thing is, you know, that people who are fans, if you got people who are on the radio who's fans of their team and their team is winning, they're never going to stop, you know, bigging up their squad, which I understand, but it can get annoying to one degree, because it's like, yo, fam, all right, I get it. You guys got to fucking relax every single day. You can't just keep pumping this into the, like, I know you want to speak things into existence, big up your squad, but good Lord, come on, son. Take a second to fucking breathe a bit, you know? Oh, Brock Purdy, throw the ball away. He's forcing it. He fucking forced it. Yeah, throw the ball away, man. Sometimes you got to live for the next down. Frilly put 5 on. If you could attend any Super Bowl game played already for the first time, which would it be? You said you'd either go with Philly or Rams / Titans. So when you say Philly, do you mean Philly versus the Raiders in 1980 or Philly versus the Patriots in 2017? I'm pretty sure you mean Patriots in Philadelphia. And you said Rams Titans. Yeah, that last play would have been wild. I would go to Super Bowl 38. Patriots versus Carolina Panthers, or and truly my number one pick would be Steelers versus Cardinals. 2008. That would be the number one go-to for the Super Bowls. Oh, and of course, you know, Philly played against the Patriots Super Bowl 39 as well. But yeah, I would say Steelers versus Arizona Cardinals Super Bowl 43, or Steelers versus Cowboys Super Bowl 13. That's a top 3 Super Bowl all time. If you guys never watched the amount of Hall of Famers, all pros and Pro Bowlers on that field in 78, craziness. Here we go. Brock Purdy, who you going to throw it to? He's going to try to dump it off. He's got Deebo Samuel, picks up a first down, and he's going to carry it to the 25. Do I have Deebo on yards? That should give me some more yards for Deebo. That's 26 yards now. All right, Deebo's moving the chains. 41 seconds. They're not going to run the football here. If they can get inside the fucking 5, then they can hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. King Vines put 2 on, said, I'm late, but acknowledge me. All right, Deebo Samuel, hell of a goddamn catch, able to evade the goddamn tackler. And now he's got 25 yards through the air. He's also got 29 yards on the ground. Here he's come Brock Purdy. Where's he going? He's looking for McCaffrey. Oh, boy, get rid of the football, Purdy. Get rid of the football, Purdy. You're out of the goddamn pocket. Just throw the ball away. Oh, heavens. Oh, shit. Here come Deebo. You ain't wrong about that. Just get the ball out of bounds. Get the ball out of bounds. Oh, boy. Yeah, they went barreling out of bounds. They came bounding over. Serious, but 2 on said, have some money, you comedic genius. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. 2nd and 10 here. 32 seconds on the clock. Oh, they calling timeout. Yeah, they nearly got to delay a game. They are bugging, bro. You come on now. You got, oh, my God. You needed that timeout. How the fuck do you guys not have the play prepared? Dudes are tripping. Yo, that's a nice vest. Or is that a coat? That Daryl Johnson. Hey, Moose. I wonder if Moose is going to find his way to the Hall of Fame. I don't think it's fixing to happen because they don't respect fullbacks. But that's a nice vest on Moose, man. That's a nice vest on Moose. Joe Davis got an all right, you know, suit. I never really been a big fan of that particular suit, but I'll definitely get myself one. I've already said this. By the time I turn 30, I got to have myself a Rolodex of suits. I don't think I'm fixing to go out there and buy it this year, but I'm definitely going to be much more suited and booted this particular year. But one way or another, we shall see. Ooh, Brock Purdy's parents are in the building. It's more jacket than a coat, right? It's more. It doesn't look like it's the blazer, but it's nice. I like it. Oh, Purdy's just gonna have to throw it away again. He's just gonna have to throw it away again. I don't know why they keep going for these deep ass fucking routes. Fam, use what's been working. You've been running short and intermediate routes. That's been working. Why the fuck are they trying to go for it all every play? Kyle Shanahan is bugging right here. You don't got another timeout. You could still play the middle of the field, get a first down with about 9 seconds of play, run up and spike it, and have about 9 to 10 seconds remaining so you could take a shot or two to the end zone before ultimately kicking a field goal. I don't understand. Why are they going so fucking deep? You could still play within the field of play. You don't need to keep trying to force stuff out of bounds. Play the middle of the field. There it is. Oh, my God. He's going down the field again. These dudes are bugging, bro. That's a terrible goddamn drive by Shanahan. That's a terrible fucking drive by Shanahan. Did I see the BK commercial? I didn't watch it, but I know there's 2. Do I watch Hunter x Hunter? No. I've had it on my list forever, but I've never watched it. Why the fuck that's 3 straight plays. These dudes are stupid. You guys are stupid. They're going to be looking for Army guys. What are they doing? What are they doing? They're going to have to kick a field goal here. Shanahan doing some dumb shit right now. Indeed they are. Field goal through the uprights, and it's good for Robbie Gould to give Seattle the lead, and now they go into – I said Seattle. To give 49ers the lead, and now they go into the half, or I should say there's 13 seconds remaining, but they lead by 2, 16-14. Remember, my prediction for this game was 17-14, so they damn near covered my spread already. What's my favorite World War II movie? Pearl Harbor was cool. Saving Private Ryan was all right. I think I'd probably have to go Saving Private Ryan because I'm struggling to remember another World War II movie. It's escaping me. Greatest Story Ever Told was a pretty good movie as well. Some would call it propaganda. But I enjoyed that one as well. But I'll probably have to go Saving Private Ryan. Miss GH2 for 5 on it. Said, if you're going to get a Rolodex of suits, you've got to get the Steve Harvey lineup, so many different combinations. Oh, yes, get the 5 different suits and different sort of shirts, things of that nature, perhaps. Go in that direction for sure. You definitely have that. Inglourious Bastards. Oh, heavens. Do I think Nick Bolton can break the all-time tackles or get close to it? What is the number, most tackles in a season? It had to be like 218, right? Most tackles in a season. It's got to be like 218. Wait, the current record is Ray Lewis at 150. Really? That's not right. 156 is the record? That's it? Nobody's been close to one. Really? Well, I'll be. Huh. And it was Ray Lewis who he had broke Junior Seau's record. He set the record at 130. No, pardon me. He set it at 156 and 97. And, I think that can be broken. In today's game, I think that can be broken. 156 solo or combined? I think it's solo. Oh, wait. Late flag just came in. Oh, boy, with 1 second remaining. What are they doing? Yeah, they could take a shot towards the end zone. 97. Yeah, it's solo. That's solo. Overall, he had 184. Let me see here. Now, if we go most combined tackles in a season, Gerard Mayo and Patrick Willis had 174, but still that doesn't pass. That doesn't pass Ray Lewis's 184. Why would they do this? Okay, so, Foy Bolton had 180. This dude Foy had 192 that they had listed over here. So why isn't that in front? That's interesting. NFL tackles combined, Hardy Nickerson had 214. Yeah, see, I knew somebody had some crazy amount. Nickerson had 214 in 93. So in 93, how much did he have solo? Oh, damn, that was a year before they calculated solo tackles. I know he's sick. Oh, I know he's sick. Dude, this dude had a pretty good doggone career. 2-time first-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, 1,500 fucking tackles. Hey, man, he's on the 90s team. Shit, he ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame, but that's a city solid career. The fuck I know this dude? The hell? He was on the Steelers, too. I didn't know who Hardy Nickerson was. It's news to me. I don't remember this brother at all. The more you know. But, dude was a fucking tackling machine. Good Lord. I know he got neck pain. But, yeah, 214 is the total. Do I think it'll be broken? Maybe. 56-yard attempt here following the penalty, and there's the kick, and it is good. Seattle leads 17-16 at the break. Dumbass fucking penalty gives Seattle the lead, and they're going into the break 17-16. That's how you play football. That is how you play football. Niners are fucking retarded. What the hell were they doing? Jimmy Ward looking stupid. Somebody got to sound the alarm.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert.
Retard alert, class. What the hell are they doing? You would have been leading 16-14, but instead you're acting a little stupid. So you fucked yourself. Bronze. Put 2 on. It says Shanahan causing me some Falcons Super Bowl 51 flashbacks. Indeed. Geno Smith through the year, 9 of 10, only 1 intercompletion. He has a touchdown. But then Brock Purdy himself, he also has 9 completions. Only downside is he has 17, I believe, passing attempts. 9 of 19, 147 yards. Both have a touchdown apiece. And let me take a look at my Underdog fantasy before I have to head over and use the bathroom, because Lord knows I have to use the bathroom. And then I'll read the rest of the donations before we go ahead and then head into an intermission. Now, here's what my Underdog looking like right now. On my first parlay, I still need Christian McCaffrey to score. George McGriddle-Kittle only gave me 14 yards. I need 31 more yards from him. Jason Myers gave me my lock with my 2 extra points. Geno Smith has 9 completions. All I need is 12 from him, and I will be safe. And Deebo Samuel needs to get me a bit more yardage as well. Then right here, Kyle Juszczyk's not doing anything for me. And then Colby, I need 16 more yards out of him, and then the remainder is from tonight's games. And then last but not least, right here, I'm positive that Kenneth Walker will get me at least 5 carries in the second half. I can see that happening. I'm confident that will transpire, but I still need Christian McCaffrey to score on the ground because Bam Adebayo did not do what I needed him to do, but he did enough to get my Miami Heat the victory. As you see, I'm rocking the chain. I'm also rocking the merch as well. Big Fat Paulie, put 5 on. Say, who do I trust more? Brandon Staley with anything football related or Roanora Zorro with directions? I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm going to trust Roanora Zorro to lead me to the promised land, because whether we get there the original way or not, I know he will blaze a trail sliding through a goddamn opposition, and he's going to hit somebody with the onigiri. Going to hit somebody with the onigiri, and they're going to get their ass kicked. Sensoro, Nindoro. Oh. Who wants to die? Nintendo. No, let's not do that. Oh, shit. All right. Who wants to die? Somebody get sliced with the 2-sword style. Might get sliced with the 2-sword style. The blade of Levi and of Roranora Zoro. But one way or another, I would trust Ron Norzoro. The Wooster. But 5-1 said, Andy, sending love from the UK. Hello there, mate. Keep up the great commentary, pal. You are a positive light through troubled times. Hashtag somebody's reason to smile. Why, thank you. That puts a smile on my face. So I appreciate that. But one way or another, ladies and gentlemen, I'm missing Zabuza's sword. Well, we'll have to see. I have to figure out which sword I want to get next. I only want 3 swords. I can't envision a circumstance. Well, maybe I'll get 4 swords because I ain't gonna lie to you. The blade of Levi is very unconventional. So since that's the case, I might mess around and get, 2 more swords. So I gotta figure out which one. But I know for a fact I'm gonna get Enma. But you know what's hilarious? I think I may have fucked up the thing, because remember, it's supposed to stay in here like this. So it stays there like that sometimes, but for the most part, it slips down. Because I kept doing all this shit too goddamn much. And I think I fucked up the magnetic, thingamabob that they have going on over there. See, I done fucked it up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I got it now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I think I may have fucked up the magnetic thing because I kept doing too much goddamn attacks. I'm telling you right now, if this was a condom, you Nick Cannon, bro. You a father. That's all I got to say about that. One way or another, Honcho per 5 want to say Kyle Shanahan in his usual playoff form. Terrible play calling on that last drive. Decide to squib kick it squib kick at Seattle, which aided them in getting a field goal. Correct. Very, 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 very fucking stupid. They are tripping. We're still counting the Burger King ads. Yes, we are. We are still counting the Burger King ads. Did they have another one that popped up? Did they have another BK have it your way? Because to my knowledge, there's only been 2, correct? There's only been 2, correct? Where am I getting the swords from? Minikatana.com. I believe it's .com. Tay Song, per 5 says, Cooper Kupp a Hall of Famer. Fuck no, he's not. Cooper Kupp has had one great season. One other decent season. That is not Hall of Fame. He could have a greatest single season in a receiver history, but let's just keep it a buck. That is not a Hall of Famer. He's played 6 years in the league. He has 1 year that he went bonkers last year, and then his only other good season was in 2019, where he had 94 catches, 1,100 yards, and 10 touchdowns. 2 seasons is not enough to be a Hall of Famer. That's fucking crazy. And I think people who have unceremoniously, like, was it Mad Dog? Who the fuck said he's going to be a Hall of Famer? That's fucking ridiculous. Nowhere near Hall of Fame. People are way too creatures of the moment at this particular point. Shit's crazy. Shit don't make no doggone sense. But there is that. But we have now reached halftime. 17-16 is the score. Seattle is in front. Keep in mind, they are a 7th seed. So they are looking to become the first ever 7th seed in the 3-year history of Super Wildcard Weekend to get a W over a number 2 seed. Will things work in their favor? Will they come out on top? We're not too sure. We shall find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Is Mike Evans a Hall of Famer? He's well on his way because the consistency is unparalleled. So since that's the case, you got to give that brother his respect. Mike Evans is well on his way, and he has he now has the Super Bowl to work for him. He has nothing but constant 1,000-yard, receiving sort of situation. So since that's the case, he is well on his way to possibly qualifying for the Hall of Fame. So Mike Evans is on his way. Is he there yet? I think not. But he's well on his way to mess around and become a Hall of Famer, but we shall see when time comes. KSI won. Things are getting into what KSI fought again. Man, I don't know about all that. But one way or another, let me go utilize said bathroom, and we shall be back for the second half. I will see you guys momentarily. In the meantime, keep in mind, today's sponsor for today's video is, or I should say, today's stream is sponsored by who?
Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you gotta be unlimited. You gotta have a thought process of being unlimited. So
All right. Second half has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Football is in the hands of Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Now, let's see how they respond here in this here second half, all right? What shall be the fate? Will the San Francisco 49ers take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback, or will the Seattle Seahawks take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin and become the very first 7th seed to get a victory over the number 2 seed as naked people make their way around? But one way or another, the 49ers trying to bounce back after a terrible second quarter. That was an abysmal second quarter from the San Francisco 49ers. They played like shit to close out the goddamn half. Darian Pavone said people confuse being potentially on pace for a Hall of Fame with actually being Hall of Fame worthy. Same thing with the greatest at a specific position or skill. Yes, indeed, I agree 110%. People will look at somebody have a very good season and they think that is qualifications for Hall of Fame. Because here's my thing. I think they need to bring back the strict criteria for being a Hall of Fame. I don't like the fact that there's a set number of players who make their way through. I think what it should be is if you're not undoubtedly a first ballot, if you got 5 chances. If you can't get it, because they fucked up. In football, a lot of players that should have gotten in did not get in. They got forgotten, so you had to sit there and you got to wait. And then now in this generation, there's so many guys who got the numbers, got the credentials. Like, for example, somebody like Hines Ward, all due respect, there's no reason why this man shouldn't have been a finalist this year. I ain't saying that man should have messed around and got in, right? But Andre Johnson got the nod to be a finalist. Hines Ward didn't. Don't get me wrong. Andre Johnson deserves to be a finalist. Hines Ward not being there, I think that's crazy. Because undoubtedly, let's just keep it a buck, the only person who probably has an argument for being a better blocking wide receiver is Larry Fitzgerald. But they literally talk about who when talking about Fitzgerald's blocking? Hines Ward. So not only was he a great pass catcher, 1,000 catches, 1,200 yards, 85 touchdowns, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 4 times AFC, 4-time Pro Bowler. He had led the AFC in yards one particular year through the year, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. There's no reason why he should not be a finalist. The problem is you got Isaac Bruce, I think, just got in. Isaac Bruce got in. Torrey Holt, Steve Smith, Andre Johnson. Chad Johnson's not going to get the nod, so unfortunately he's going to be out on it. Reggie Wayne, all these different dudes. Steve Smith's not on the ballot yet, but he's soon enough he will be. In fact, I think he might be. Oh, there's George McGriddle Kittle, first down. Oh boy, is he good? That was very weird on his leg. Oh, he's good. He's good. First down. So there's a lot of different people that's there. Not Larry. I'm talking about Hines Ward. So Larry went to the Super Bowl one time. So there's gonna be and Anquan Bolden got numbers. Larry Fitzgerald got numbers. So it's gonna be very difficult for receivers. There's gonna be some great receivers who don't mess around and get in. But then now you have to consider what is the criteria for receiver, different sort of thing. I think the problem that exists is there's no set criteria for players, and that's an issue. That's why whenever you have somebody who has a good year, they're a Hall of Famer right now. What? Like if Justin Jefferson, God forbid, broke his leg and never played football ever again, motherfuckers would be like, man, put him in the Hall of Fame. He's had the greatest first 3 years ever. Don't get me wrong, that's great 3 years, but is 3 years worthy of being in the Hall of Fame? When Kurt Warner and Terrell Davis both made it to the Hall, hell, Kenny Easley as well, but they had Easley wait a long time, which I think should have happened. But when you got guys who played 7 years, and the exception is Gale Sayers, because of the time that he played, that made sense why he got in when he got in. But in this generation, when you got motherfuckers who had played under 10 years, and then they have a set, like, 3 to 4 to 5 good seasons in the totality of their total career, it's crazy. If you played 15 years, you only had 5 exceptional years and everything else been average, you can't be no fucking Hall of Famer. You gotta fucking dominate. You gotta be somebody who dominated the game. You can't be some, man, I was 5th best in my era. Well, who did you play with? If you're in a situation, like, for example, somebody like Ben Roethlisberger, all intents and purposes, Ben Roethlisberger, in my opinion, if we really go by the Hall of Fame criteria that I have to where you got to be amongst the best, I wouldn't put Big Ben in. But if you consider the era, Manning, Brady, Manning, whichever one you want to stack them. Those are the two head honchos of their era, right? Favre, I won't count Favre in the 2000s era, although you should. Oh, my God. Debo is so difficult to tackle. Huge first down. I actually think that might have just locked it up for Debo on my Underdog fantasy. I'm going to come back to this. I think that might have just locked up Debo on my Underdog. Yes, it does. Oh, God damn it, Kittle. Kittle nearly got me what I needed on that big pass. I just need George Kittle to get me 7 more yards. Well, actually 8 more yards in the Underdog fantasy, and I'll have myself a lock. But Debo just got me a lock on Underdog fantasy. Thank you, Debo Samuel. Oh, damn it. Kyle Juszczyk just fucked up one. I actually have no confidence in this one. It's a low one for 60. But Kyle Juszczyk picked up 6 on this drive, so that actually fucks me over. But one way or another, it is what it is. Now, and I'll return back to that in a little bit. Tone Stopper 5 said, where is the going to sleep for good? And look, well, going to sleep for good, that's Dr. Umar Johnson. That's Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay, if you wanted to know what was happening. Sometimes when you get a little bit tired and you're getting ready to go to sleep, just make sure that your health is in order. Because if you lay down, just understand that
Some of them going to sleep for good.
So, that being the case, that's Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, as the look at the size of him, he's a monster. That is from Assassin's Creed, and I am not sure which one in particular. All I know is the Unchiseled Adonis had that game. Somebody let it be known in the comment section. I just know it's when you're throwing harpoons, because I've never played the game myself, but there is that. There's that. That is where it's from. Now, as for John D said, do I think that London Fletcher should be a Hall of Fame? Yes, he should be a Hall of Famer. Because his numbers, and the reason why he was taken for granted was, for one, he won that Super Bowl early. So a lot of times people forget the fact that he had been a Super Bowl champion when he had won with the Rams. But it was so overshadowed because he played in a generation where, if you take a look at the middle linebackers who was at prominence, Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, without question, 2 of the greatest middle linebackers to have ever played, right? On top of that, Zach Thomas, who should be in that fucking elk as well. For whatever reason, he doesn't get the respect. Junior Seau was in that generation as well. Tail end of his career for the most part throughout the early 2000s, but he was still very solid during that time. You had somebody like a Teddy Bruschi constantly going to the Super Bowl with the New England Patriots, getting the job done. He was getting the job done. I'm not going to throw in James Farrier or Larry Foote because that's more Pittsburgh Steelers, is more biased my way, and by far London Fletcher was better than those guys. But still, you have a situation where those guys, or I should say London Fletcher, did not get the respect that he should have gotten until it reached the Washington days, where you're like, yo, this old-ass motherfucker is still stopping, the run left and right. He's getting tackles left and right. He didn't make the Pro Bowl for 13 years? It was crazy. So London Fletcher is a Hall of Fame talent. He's got the numbers. He has the longevity. He's never missed a fucking game. That's crazy. He should be in the Hall of Fame, but I think they're going to end up doing London Fletcher the same way they do Jim Marshall. Going to be one of them people where you constantly try to lobby to get the man into a Hall of Fame and he mess around and he don't. I'm going to get to the quarterback criteria in a bit as I talk about Ben Roethlisberger. I just want to see where things go. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey. Oh, run McCaffrey. All right, he's at the 2. All right, we need that rushing touchdown from McCaffrey. I don't want to see Elijah Mitchell. Keep run CMC in the game. I do not want to see Elijah Mitchell. Keep run CMC in the game. It's time for McCaffrey to score on the ground. I need this for my parlay. If he scores, we're going to sing Old Blue Eyes from Elton John with a remix. But I need Christian McCaffrey to find the end zone. Here we go. Come on now. Get me a McCaffrey touchdown. Get me a McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. Don't run no play action fake, although I know you want to run it, Shanahan. You got your blocking front in there. Hand off to McCaffrey. He's going to keep his feet. Yeah, can he get in? Oh, no. They're going to give him the touchdown. No, they're not. He's down at the 1. Son of a bitch. He was almost there. Do it again. 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 Come on. He would have had a touchdown too. These motherfuckers ain't block. These motherfuckers ain't. Oh, wait a minute. That might have been a touchdown. Hold on. Wait a minute. You might want to throw the challenge flag. Hold on. You might want to throw the challenge flag. You might want to throw the challenge. Oh, no. They ran a sneak. Fuck. 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 Costing me money. They costing me money. These goddamn assholes. Payne, I need a touchdown. Is Steve McNair a Hall of Famer? No, he's not. MVP, took a team to a Super Bowl, but all intents and purposes, not a Hall of Fame. I'd actually put in Donovan McNabb before I put Steve McNabb. God damn it. Son of a bitch. But touchdown. 49ers regained the lead. Chris McCaffrey denied. Another touchdown. I am sick. I'm not having a good time. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Ain't that a bitch? You gotta be kidding me. What is going on? Come on. Just score. Fucking score. Stop doing this to me. It's ridiculous. But Jen House in the Jen House in the middle of the stream. Jen House. She'll take a shit on your beans. Jen House. In the house of the supers. Now, says, huge fan of your work. Who's winning the Super Bowl? I have Kansas City beating the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 57. I do believe that Jalen Hurts should be the MVP, but I would not be surprised they give it to Patrick Mahomes. There has not been an MVP winner of the Super Bowl since Kurt Warner in 1999. So since that being the case, I do believe that it will be Kansas City over Philadelphia at Super Bowl 57. We shall see how that plays out. But there is that. Now, as for my situation with quarterbacks and this generation, right? Here's the thing. You take a look at the best quarterbacks of this generation. This is my case for Big Ben, right? Truly, in my criteria for Hall of Fame, quarterbacks, I probably would not have Ben up in there. But you take a look at what the field was. You have Brady Manning. I'm not going to count Favre in the 2000s because his prominence was really more in the 90s, right? So you have Manning and Brady. Those two guys were at their peak during Ben's era as well. Rodgers, Breeze. That is 4, right? That's 4 quarterbacks who was at their absolute best. Beasts during that same generation, right? All of those 4 guys, Brady, Manning, Breeze, Rodgers, those are the top 4 quarterbacks of the 2000s. Then, obviously, this is a different generation of quarterback now moving forward, right? There's a different generation of quarterback now moving forward with Mahomes and all this other stuff. But when you take a look at 2000 until this particular point, who's number 5? That's Roethlisberger. 5 is Roethlisberger. Kurt Warner, granted, he had isolated seasons here and there, but let's just keep it a buck. Warner, midway of 2000, he had middle of 2000, you had 2001, of course, and then he had 07 through 09, very good. But of all intents and purposes, in that generation of quarterbacks, Ben was 5 right behind him. No, Matt Ryan was not better than Big Ben. So with that being the case, Ben being 5, right? Now, when you really consider, man, this dude was the 5th best of his generation. Does that generate somebody as a Hall of Famer? No, he was the 5th best of your generation. You were the 5th best of your generation. You can't necessarily be a Hall of Famer because of that. However, there's a guy who went to 3 Super Bowls, won 2 Super Bowls, granted, had a defense, all this other stuff, but he led the league in passing on 2 different occasions, led the league, not in touchdowns. I don't believe he ever led the league in touchdowns, but Pittsburgh won the 2nd most games in 2010s. Only behind the Patriots. And in the 2000s, I believe they were top 5 behind New England, Indianapolis. No, pardon me. No, they weren't top 5. I don't think they were top 5. I know Philly, New England, Indianapolis, Philly, and there's one other team that probably won more games. Let me see, right? Let me Google it. Five is no. Eli, stop it. Eli's not better than Big Ben. If you was to really look at the pecking order of the 2004 quarterbacks, Big Ben, Phillip Rivers, Eli is not. Eli had that great playoff success, but I already debunked that. 2011, that was Eli straight through and through. 2007, some things went in his particular manner, to where it worked. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. The game against Cowboys, he did what he had to do. The game against the Packers, it was much more piss poor play from the Packers than it was, it was much more piss poor play from the Packers than it was the Giants. But one way or another, Eli, I don't even think he's better than Phillip Rivers. Don't get me wrong. He had sensational, playoff success for whatever the case may be. But there was really only 2 playoff runs. Outside of that, Eli had 5, maybe 5 good seasons. But Chargers was notorious for fucking choking. Most team wins in 2000s NFL. Let's see here. Oh, no, this is since the 2000s. It's fucking Patriots, then Steelers. I need to see just the 2000s. In the 2000s, Colts. Okay, there we go. 2000 to 2009, Colts. Oh, wow. Well, there it is. Steelers was number 3. Steelers was number 4. Well, there it is. They were number 4 in the 2000s. There it is. So, yeah, there's that. Of the 2000s, when you look at the 5 since 2000s, you look at those best quarterbacks who had played in that era from the 2000s up until this particular point. During the heyday of those guys, you have Brady, Manning, Rodgers, Breeze, Ben. That was the 5. He was the 5th best of that particular generation. But there is that. Now, 23-17 is the score here. Let me take a look at my parlays here. What do I need from Seattle? I need Geno Smith to complete a few more passes. Oh, I need Kenneth Walker to run the ball 4 more times. Oh, heavens. What is going on? I need Kenneth Walker to run the ball 4 more times. I need a completion here from Geno Smith. I need 10 more completions here from Geno Smith. Well, 11, actually, because I need 20. I think I need 22. They're going to call timeout. They don't even look like they're discombobulated out there. They're going to call timeout. They're going to waste the timeout right here. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. There's no reason why you should be you're not prepared in this particular manner. No, I actually need just 10 completions. What are they doing? Ayers said, what does it take for a franchise to develop a successful culture? For one, you need to have discipline. So if you've got prima donnas who walk into your fucking locker room, you as a coach, front office, you got to shut that shit down immediately, right? So to establish a culture, a winning culture, you got to bring in an attitude. You have to have an identity, and you've got to stick to that, right? So if you want to set up a situation, and on top of that, your front office got to be willing to break the bank. If you want to set up a winning culture, a successful culture, you're going to have a front office that's willing to break the bank and make those aggressive moves to go out there and fetch players. You're going to need a coach that can establish structure into your team, and there needs to be discipline that exists. I did it again. I'm using these 3 fingers to represent 3. It's ridiculous. And you need a coach that can instill discipline and structure into your organization, and you cannot bend for anybody. That is how you set up a winning structure. A lot of people think it needs to be an isolated player. It can start with a defense, and then it works its way towards an offense. A lot of people think, man, if I get the quarterback, I'll be good. But how many times have you seen teams that have the quarterback and nobody else? You start up front. You got to get some dogs on the O-line. If you get an O-line that is set up perfectly, they can make any quarterback look good, at least protected. You give anybody time, hell, they're going to start the wheel and deal. They're in the NFL for a reason. All right? Seattle keeping it. What? DJ Dallas getting handoffs now. What is going on? What is going on? Where's Kenneth Walker? So I would say that is a 3. Get you a front office that's willing to break the doggone bank and get the ball out there. Get you a coach that can instill, winning philosophies and really be that kind of. I don't need somebody who's super charismatic and all this other stuff, but you need discipline and everything. And then, of course, you have to have structure, and then that's more along the lines of the coach. But there is that, because you have a lot of teams that can draft very well, but for whatever reason, it doesn't go together because it's just a shit fucking franchise. Like right now with Detroit, I think they're going to turn around with Dan Campbell because Dan Campbell just has that fucking attitude about him. Oh, Geno Smith able to keep his goddamn feet. He's going to have to throw the ball away after all those heroics? I ain't going to lie to you, dog. I'm not a big fan of quarterbacks throwing the football away after they escape pressure and they're running towards the sideline. I like them to creep up a little bit. Maybe you can scramble for 1 yard. Right, take a look at Geno, right? So Geno's running towards his right. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult to pick up the first down there, so you throw the ball away there. But I've always been a big fan of, hey, if you're a quarterback, see if you can get to at least 1 yard. If they close in on you, then you throw that ball away. But if you could pick up at least 1 yard, there's nothing I despise more. That's a lie. But there's a lot of things that I despise. But one of them is when a quarterback just like, oh, man, there ain't nobody open. I'm fixing to throw this ball away. When you can run for a few more yards, I hate that. Oh, my God. What are they doing, bro? How loud is it in Levi Stadium? They wasted a timeout before. These motherfuckers got to delay a game. Fam. Yo, it's the playoffs, bro. Y'all got to be on. What are they doing? They got to be on cue. Hey, I didn't even mention this all day. Y'all got to hit the like button, dog. We approaching 900 in the building. We had been over 900 already. Y'all got to hit the like button, dog. We got 380 in the house. Come on. Now. We only got 380 likes thus far. Let's hit that like button. Let's get the like buttons up. Let's get up to 600. Come on now. Help a brother out. Ryan, for 5 on it, says, speaking of culture, do I think Atlanta is building a good culture? Oh, wow. DK able to hold on to the football. But do I think Atlanta is building a good culture? Worst O-line to top 4. 5th worst offense to top 10. Defense needs work, though. Here's the thing with Atlanta, right? Atlanta has an attitude and a style of play that can definitely work, right? Now, granted, they have to still figure out the quarterback situation. We'll see what happens with Ritter, if they'll give him a chance, or whatever the case may be moving forward, or if they're going to go outside the organization. You have Cordero Patterson. You have Algier as well. Tyler. Why, Johnny Tyler? Algier down back there as well, so you can establish a little bit of that. Wide receivers, you get somebody like a Drake London, and then, of course, you have other guys where you could see if you could put it together. Defense needs a whole lot of additional work that can happen, right? With Atlanta, they just have to have the organization stick the course. Keep building. Why? Because the NFC South is fixing to suck. Brady, I do not envision a circumstance where he remains with the Bucs next year. I think he's going to retire. But if he's going to re-sign, or I should say if he's going to play another year, I don't think it's going to be in Tampa. So I think Tampa Bay will take a step back, right? Carolina is still rebuilding. They're still rebuilding. So they're in the same situation that Atlanta's in. And then, of course, you have New Orleans, who still don't know what's happening at quarterback. Very talented team, but they don't know what's happening at quarterback. So for Atlanta, for all intents and purposes, they don't need to rush, per se, because there's no head honcho in the division. So they could just take their time, but they need to draft smart. That's what needs to happen. Oh, Lord, another big man is down. Come on now. You can't get hurt in these situations. So there is that. Chevron, put 5 on it, said the NFL is hitting a reset button and we're having franchise draft all players in history. What are my top 5 players on my draft board? Okay, so if the NFL is hitting a reset button and we're having a franchise draft all players in history, number 1, straight out of the gate, a lot of people would go quarterback. But if I had to choose, well, I have to give you five players that's on my board, right? So essentially I could go any because I don't have to tell you who my number 1 overall pick would be. But truly, in my opinion, Jerry Rice. I think across the board, Jerry Rice would be number 1. But if there's 5 players across the board NFL history who I'm taking, Rice, Brady, Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White, and then 5th, give me, Jerry Ray. Give me. You know what? Give me Barry Sanders. Jerry Rice, Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White, Tom Brady, Barry Sanders. I think I can go with that 5. I think I feel comfortable with that 5. The only reason why I hesitated on Barry Sanders was I was thinking, do I need to go and grab that running back, right? You know what? No, I'll switch Barry Sanders. I'll take Deion Sanders. Yes, I'll take Deion Sanders. I'll switch Barry. I'll take Deion Sanders, and I'll tell you why. Because if I have Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White, quarterbacks are fucking dying. Moreover, the run game is still fucking disrupted because these 2 guys were still very good in the run game as well. Then when you need to pass, you got 2 headhunters, and then I got primetime Deion Sanders, who can not only help me in the pass game and eliminate one side of the field, I also got that man on punts, and I'm not going to remove him on kick return either. So give me primetime Deion Sanders, right? So my defense is covered with those 3 guys. Give me Tom Brady, Jerry Rice. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Jerry Rice, greatest receiver of all time, and fucking Tom Brady, he's got just a fucking will like nobody else in history. So I think I'm good there. I would take that 5. So I'll switch, and Barry's my favorite running back of all time. He is the greatest running back of all time in my opinion. But I think I'm rolling with that. Yo, did Kenneth Walker get hurt? Did he get hurt? What's going on? All right, 3rd and short here. You could bring in a Kenneth Walker and run the football. What is going on? Did Kenneth Walker get hurt? Hasn't had a single carry. It's the Geno Smith show, which I'm not complaining about because he's got 15 completions now, but there's laundry on the field. They might eliminate 1. This man said, Ryan Leaf. Come on now. No, here's the thing, right? I understand why one would go Ray Lewis and completely understand that. However, Ray Lewis can create the culture change and everything, but I think what Ray Lewis brings, I can get in Reggie White and LT. because Reggie White is a leader's leader, just like Ray Lewis is. They're both leaders, right? They're going to Jesus, Jesus. That's what we call you. Manger born, but on a tree. You died to save humanity. You are the living word. They're going to bring in the goddamn Bible and lead men into war. And then fucking Lawrence Taylor is going to be on all kinds of substances. That brother going to step into the locker room on what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Crack.
Who was on crack?
And lead that defense. And Deion Sanders, just like Reggie White, on the Jesus, Jesus. But he is a leader of all leaders and absolutely electrified. Oh, my God, I told you guys there would be a fumble. I told you Geno Smith would put the ball on the ground. And there's the fumble, and Nick Bosa there for the recovery, and San Francisco gets the ball back. But now I'm very concerned now because Kenneth Walker, I need to know if this man was, oh, look at that Seahawks fan. Not sure what the hell's going on. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Son is in a Genjita. What is going on? One quick look at San Francisco. But San Francisco 49ers are dancing because there was a little bit of butterfingers. Walker's fine. He was on the play. Oh, he was on the field a couple plays ago. Well, damn it. I just need 4 carries out of this brother, man. Now I'm slightly concerned because if San Francisco go down the field and score a touchdown, there's no reason to run the football. But LeBron having a little bit of a dance-a-thon that is going on right there. But San Francisco gets this football back. Turnover by the 49ers. And they're going to be driven to drink. And ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in our very first playoff game. And by the way, Patreon and maybe even YouTube. Actually, I think maybe, most likely YouTube at the conclusion of the game. For tonight, I want to get the commentary up. So Patreon will definitely be up. I kind of want to download the entire game, but I might omit downloading the entire game. Oh, and fun fact, the national championship commentary is up on Patreon, blocked on YouTube like I had already predicted. So since that's the case, I'm probably going to end up making it public for people. I'm going to make like a small snippet thing, and then I'll upload that most likely tomorrow so people will know, oh, well, it's up on Patreon, so they could go over there and go watch. But it's blocked on YouTube just like I predicted. That was one of the biggest fears that I had. But national championship commentary is completed. It's up on Patreon, so there's that. But yeah, so tonight I should have this commentary up and finished. I won't have full, game feed, so I won't be able to get all of the faces of the fans on the sideline yet. But all things considered, I'm just hoping that if San Francisco loses, by far there's going to be a Crimea River. But if Seattle messes around and loses, then it's just going to be one of those L trains, put them on the Death Note, things of that nature. So we shall see. But stay tuned. That commentary should happen later here tonight. Now, Captain Wheatgrass, that's an interesting name. Put 20 on it. Say, oh my God, down go. Oh yeah, you got the ball back. Put 20 on. Say, can you please give me the name of that song you just played? Love what you do, brother. Keep up the amazing Lord's work you do. Much love. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you. Now, as for the song that I played, that is Thanos. If you put in Thanos Mexican theme, then that will pop up up on the if you put in Thanos Mexican theme. That'll pop up there. Oh, damn. You just called me. Well, I can't answer that. Yeah, I can't answer that call, unfortunately. So I have to call you back. I'm going to give Shorty I'm going to call you back. But First and 10 at the 40. Here we go. There's CMC. Where's he going? Nowhere. Oh, wait, he cut back. All right, run CMC. Run CMC at the 50. God damn it. I need a rushing touchdown from this man, but I also need rushing attempts from Kenneth Walker. I don't know how to feel. Liddy Lindo, Patuon said, am I staying live for the Chargers game? No, I am not, because I want to get on the commentary. Because this is one of the things, right? Remember, a couple of years ago, I went live for every single playoff game. Here's where the problem lies with going live for all the playoff games. I have to record the commentary. When I have the full game scope, recording the commentary is already somewhat difficult, and I need to keep my voice. So, for one, if I go live for every single game, I'm going to lose my voice. Then I have to record the commentary, so getting my voice back is going to be brutal. So now I'm in a situation where I'm going to go live for one game every single day, and then on top of that, I want to make sure that I get the commentaries out in a timely manner. So, essentially, what's going to happen is tonight, Seahawks and 49ers, that's going to be up on Patreon and also out on YouTube tonight. Then tonight's game, I'm going to have that up and ready before the first game is even finished tomorrow. And then as the night progresses, I'm probably going to go live for Vikings and Giants. I'm most likely going to go live for Vikings and Giants. So since that's the case, depending on how I feel about it, but I'm going to have another commentary that's posted. So maybe 2, maybe 3 will be posted. It depends on which game I decide to go live for. And then ultimately Monday, I'll have 2 other commentaries that go live. And then Tuesday, I'll have Monday night's game. So I just want to make sure that it's all seamless with the recording, because I have no issues going live for everything. The problem is the recording on the back end. Because if I now can't record on the back end, we're going to have what happened in 2020 when Steelers versus Browns happened on fucking Sunday, and I couldn't get the video posted until Friday, and I don't want to have that happen. Because why would you watch a commentary for a game that happened on a Sunday or on a Saturday on the Friday before the next games? So there is that. But we are heading into the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading into the fourth quarter. We're going to wait until commercial break comes back, and then we're going to take a little bit of a toast going into the fourth quarter as we enter the final period of this particular game. Proud Prince, the Proud Prince Curse said, sometimes I think people be asked what score so they can be acknowledged. Well, yeah, definitely does happen. So there's that. 49ers are not going to the Super Bowl, said Steven. We shall see, Steven. We shall see, Steven. Nick said, I hope they get good seats. That's the only way they're going to be there. God damn. John D said, is Terry McLaurin the most underrated receiver in the NFL right now? 3 head coaches, 3 OCs, I guess that's what you meant over there. 10 QBs, 3 team names, yet 1 of 6 receivers to have 900 plus in his first 4 seasons. Still doesn't have a diva ego, and he's very mature and also a captain of the team. Can I say he's the most underrated? I would say he's one of the underrated receivers, but the most underrated receiver. The most underrated receiver. Would I give the title to Terry McLaurin? No. I can't go Keenan Allen because he's gotten Pro Bowl nods and he's been acknowledged. So I can't go Keenan Allen. Amongst regular casual fans, they would overlook Terry McLaurin, but around the league, somebody who's put up numbers that is overlooked more than Terry McLaurin. Because right now the argument is who is overlooked more than Terry McLaurin. I would have to go with a guy who's been doing it for a very long time but doesn't get the respect he deserves. And I think if there was anybody who was a bit more underrated than Terry McLaurin, it would probably be Brandon Cooks. Because if I'm not mistaken, Cooks probably has 6,000-yard receiving years, and he simply is just his only times in which he got any sort of acknowledgement after he left New Orleans was the Super Bowl year when he went there with the Patriots, and then the Super Bowl year when he went there with the Rams, and he lost both. So I would actually go Brandon Cooks if I had to say that much. No, Marvin Jones has since taken a step back. I can't go Marvin Jones. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We are entering into the final period. Like this is the final day of menstruation in a NFC West battle of attrition. Not for the division, but the right to advance to the divisional playoff. Pass is gonna be caught by Jennings. Is he down, or did he go into the end zone for the score? They're gonna call it a touchdown, or is he down? They're gonna say 32-yard completion. All right, well, they're in scoring distance now. It's time to give the ball to CMC. Come on, CMC. We need a touchdown, CMC. But we have now entered into the final period. So now the flip of the script, because Seattle has squandered their lead and San Francisco is now in front. So with that being the reality of the situation, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Will the 49ers take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin, or will Seattle pull off the upset, become the very first 7th seed to get a victory over the number 2 seed and take their receipt to the sperm bank and get a comeback? Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the 4th quarter. Brock Purdy, Brock from Pewter City Gym, looking to lead his squad to a playoff win and take them to the divisional round of the postseason to go meet either the Vikings or well, shit. It would have to be either whoever the fuck the highest seed is. That's who number 2 would play. Brock Purdy trying to throw the football here. Take his bitch ass down. Oh my God, Elijah Mitchell again. Oh my. Well, I'm never gonna see that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. It's clipped, bro. It's clipped. I ain't gonna see that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. That just absolutely fucked me, bro. Elijah Mitchell in the end zone for the score. They have scored way more than my initial. Oh my. Whoa. What the hell is going on? Extracurricular activity happening in the end zone. They're probably going to try to go for 2 here so they can make it 14. Brock Purdy, hell of a goddamn play. Cheers to you. First playoff game. I should have took Brock Purdy with 2 touchdown passes. God damn it. Seattle's not having a good time right now. Elijah Mitchell being in this game. Brock Purdy throwing 2 touchdowns, and he's on the verge to possibly winning a playoff game. Close game. No. A game doesn't turn into a blowout after a 2-score. Because remember, Seattle can go down the field and score pretty fast. That can happen. That can definitely happen. All right, here we go. Let me take a look at my parlays. They're going to go for 2. This doesn't affect any of my parlays. Oh, wow. Now they're going to give it to CMC? Oh, no, it was play action. They get it to Kittle, and Kittle has it for the 2-point conversion. 31-17 is the score. Let me take a look here at my parlays. Where it would say, for one, if we're looking at my parlays, I still need that goddamn. I needed that touchdown from Christian McCaffrey because Kenneth Walker, I don't know what the situation will be here with him. So it looks like I may miss out on this if Christian McCaffrey does not score, at least on the ground. Then over here, because Geno Smith is going to have to throw the football a bit more, I feel confident that Colby will mess around and get me my yardage, but it all depends because remember, all of my picks are insured right now. So essentially what I would need is Parkinson to not only get me those yardage, but I need everybody else tonight to mess around and hit. And then right here, this is where I'm concerned here because I already have 2 locks with Deebo Samuel and Jason Myers. I'm no doubt in my mind Geno Smith will get there on the completions. Now I just need George Kittle to pick up 8 yards and that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. I need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. I know I'm going to end up being 1 leg short of Adonis, but goddamn it, somebody got to help me out here. This is ludicrous. I am not feeling Elijah Mitchell. He is pissing me off. What is going on? This is ludicrous. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't already hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button. We had 534. I thought we was getting to 600. We approaching 1,000 in the building. Hit that like button. Help a brother out. Tonight, somebody is going into Death Note. Come on now. Brock Purdy throwing 2 touchdowns here today. Let me read down some statistics for you guys. Thus far, Geno Smith is 14 of 18, 164 yards and a touchdown, but a crucial fumble on the last drive that led to the Seattle score. Kenneth Walker, 14 carries, 56 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Meanwhile, through the air, DK Metcalf is a leading receiver with 6 catches, 111 yards, and also a touchdown. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, Brock Purdy, Pewter City Gym leader Purdy, is 15 of 26 for 248 yards and 2 touchdowns. Magnificent fucking performance from Brock Purdy. On the ground, Christian McCaffrey, 14 carries, 109 yards, and one long-ass fucking 68-yard run. And through the air, Brandon Hayek with 3 catches, 73 yards. He is the leading receiver right now in San Francisco, taking care of business. They have sacked Geno Smith twice. Meanwhile, Seattle have sacked Geno Smith once. On the team stats, total yardage right now goes to San Francisco, 394 yards total over Seattle's 231. Meanwhile, through the air, obviously Seattle is out, or I should say San Francisco is out throwing Seattle. They are also outgaining Seattle on the ground. Total penalties, both teams have 2 apiece. Per time of possession going towards San Francisco, 24 minutes to 22 for Seattle. But Seattle's fixing to get the football back, and most likely, as long as they don't go 3 and out, they can increase their time of possession and take the lead right there. But it is pressure on Geno Smith in his very first playoff game starting, looking to take Seattle down the field and cut the deficit down to 7. They cannot settle for field goals at this particular point. This late in the game, you need touchdowns. 13:57 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Here come the Seahawks. Geno Smith over the middle pass is going to be caught. That's DK Metcalf, first down. And now they're moving the doggone chains. Maybe they can hand the football off to Kenneth Walker. We shall see. Gray said, like the stream or Chiseled will become your personal bidet. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to become the personal bidet. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm going to be washing people's ass? What do you mean by that? What kind of shit is that? Either they like the stream or I become their personal bidet, so I'm be shooting water up they poop shoot. What's going on? I'm not a human enema. What is happening? There's laundry on the field. And if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code Adonis, all right? Let me know right now if you guys are winning on your Underdog Fantasy parlays. Click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app, and they will match your deposit, first-time deposit, up to $100. So you put in 50, they'll give you 50. You put in 100, they'll give you 100. You put in 2,000, they will give you 100 because, damn it, it's 100 max on the match of the deposit. So make sure you guys click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code Adonis. Participate in the Pick'em. It is what I am playing right now for a chance to win myself a little bit of money. I've won $2,500 this season thus far, and I only started using Underdog in the late November. So you too can win big. So make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code Adonis, and last but not least, you let them know I sent you. Now, 13:01 on the clock. Evidently, Seattle simply don't know what the fuck they doing right now. In total, how many BK commercials have we had thus far? Did I see the KSF fight? No, I did not. How many BK commercials did we have thus far? First and 21. Oh, first and 25 here. We've only had 2 BK commercials thus far. I thought we was going to have 9. I guess not. You know what's crazy? I bet it's probably a network thing. It's probably a network thing. Maybe it's Channel 4. Maybe during Sunday Night Football. I'm going to keep track of Sunday Night Football. Actually, it's going to be kind of difficult because I'm going to be recording the commentary. But every time I hear Whopper, 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 BK, have it your way. Now, we shall see what ends up transpiring. In the second half, Seattle has 4 fucking penalties. They had no penalties in the first half. They are fucking themselves. They got to get it together. I know it's loud in Levi Stadium, but put on some fucking Wranglers and start playing a little bit of disciplined football. Hit the like button. We got 12 likes away from 600. Help a brother out. Now, here comes Geno Smith. Launching the ball down the field. Oh, my God. He's got DK. You got to catch that. DK tried to slow down and gain the contact so he could get a pass interference call. He should have just kept running. Take a look at what DK does around. Where is that? Oh, no. Jimmy Ward. No. Hold on. Because Cartavius Ward actually kind of pass interfered on him. He hugged him up at the 38. I thought DK slowed down purposely. They should have thrown a flag there for illegal contact down the field. They should have thrown a contact there for illegal contact down the field. That should have been a flag there. Ward hugged him up. That should have been a flag there. Pass interference, maybe not, but that should have been illegal contact right before that DK looked for the football. Should have been illegal contact there. Oh, there's laundry on the field. What the hell? This man just threw the flag here. What happened? He just threw the flag late. Is that offensive pass interference? What's going on over there? Is there an eligible man down there? Wait, there ain't no way. There's no way Seattle is folding like this. An eligible man down. Stop it. Stop it. What the fuck are they doing? What the? Oh my God! This man's. Yo, what is that lineman doing? What are you doing? Why would you? Oh my God. If you're pass blocking, why would you ever step forward? Yo, this is what happens. My college coach, although we never saw eye to eye, the one thing that he said to me that'll stick with me forever, when it comes to playing football, you got to know your alignment, your assignment, your responsibility. There is no reason why this man, pass blocking situation, why would you ever step forward when you need to protect the quarterback? This motherfucker went to go get a block. Why would you ever do that? You're in a pass blocking situation. Y'all motherfuckers ain't running screens. Why would you ever step? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Ludicrous. Absolute man. You got to be kidding me. You got to know your alignment, your assignment, your responsibility. Under no circumstance should you ever find yourself in an ineligible man down the field situation. If you're running a screen and that happens with linemen. You're simply dropping back on not really dropping back because it's shotgun. How does that happen? Somebody slap that brother, dog. Somebody slap that brother, dog. Oh, my God. Yo, fam, if they get a good punt return, okay. Ray McLeod not going nowhere. He's going to be stopped at the 23-yard line, and here we go. Seattle needs to stop here. Seattle needs to stop here. Seattle needs to stop here. I have no confidence in that Kenneth Walker, in the carries no more. Right now, I'm banking on George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey getting me what I need because I know Geno Smith can get me 4 more completions because they're pretty much just going to be throwing the football. To hell with the first goddamn. I need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. I need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. Come on now. Oh, Lord. Somebody need to be hit with a clubbing blow. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, I said he thinks RPO, remaining performance obligation. Fiscally irresponsible motherfucker. He just cost his team the game. You know what's crazy? No, they was already backed up because that would have been a 3rd and long situation regardless. That was fixing to be 3rd and 17 most likely, right? He didn't necessarily cost his team the game on that particular play. Geno's fumble really did not do them any favors, and then the defense folded, leading to that 49er score. But ultimately, that right there, if their defense can't get a stop, it's over. It's over. Quentin put 2 on, said, what happened to the shot? I did take the shot. I took a drink. The 4th quarter. I mean, shit, what? This man want me to be, I'm a bit sozzled. I'm a little inebriated. I'm a little bit intoxicated. Let me go and call the police and tell them I'm an Andrew Tate's man. Now, whatever the case may be, video coming soon, stay tuned. It's funny. It was, I think I touched on this last time. People was in the comments like, hey, man, Chiseled is afraid to make a video. I'm afraid? What are you talking about? Oh, and by the way, on my latest, on that two-on-one video, people was in the comment section going crazy. You uncultured swine. You said you didn't know that was Bob Sapp? I wasn't looking at the referee I wasn't looking at the ring announcer like that. I went back and I looked at the video. Oh, it's Bob Sapp. But all I saw was some diesel-ass motherfucker who just had the mic walking and then got out the ring. I didn't take enough time to realize I was Bob Sapp. I know who Bob Sapp is. I'll probably make a video on Bob Sapp. But I know. It don't make you uncomfortable. I see some diesel motherfucker. It's a 2-on-1 fight. My focus is a 2-on-1 fight. Some big-ass fucking fusion between Tony Atlas and Bobby Lashley. No, wait, man, you don't know it. How do you know that's Bob Sapp? Come on, man. I'm getting ready to unsubscribe. What? What's going on? So I spoke on this diesel motherfucker for 8 seconds. You kidding me? The fuck? Look, like comments never really, get under my skin. But that was one of those things. I'm like, yo, y'all serious? This was 8 seconds of the whole video. Now, granted, the video was I think it was under 3 minutes. But whatever the case may be. It's like, yo, this shit's 8 seconds, bro. Y'all, man, how didn't you know it was Bob Sapp? I ain't look at this man's face. Saw something was Devils and I moved on to the rest of it. It's ridiculous. But Oh, wow. Brock Purdy's the youngest quarterback with 2 touchdowns and 1 rush touchdown in a playoff game. Well, that's very specific stat. You know what I would like to see? Christian McCaffrey rushing touchdown. That would be nice. And if he's going to throw the football, give it to George McGriddle. Kittle. Where is Kittle? Where is Kittle? Where is Kittle? That is not Kittle. That is Debo Samuel. Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him, tackle him. Oh, my God. Debo is gone. Well, 74-yard touchdown. Woolen didn't know what the fuck hit him. Debo Samuel catch and run. Brock Purdy has 3 touchdowns through the air, and it looks like it's about time to take out that tiny violin. Because it's double or nothing right now for Seattle. They went into the break with 17 points. They came out trailing by 17. Because right now, it appears that the Jeffrey Dahmer Necrophilia Challenge is beginning out there in San Francisco. Well, they're trailing by actually 21 right now, barring this extra point. Because it's 38-17. And right now, it appears that the lubricant has been revealed. It appears that the butt cheeks have been spread. And right now, the Necrophilia Challenge has began out in Santa Clara. Pull down your Levi's in Levi Stadium. Don't put on no goddamn Wranglers because the Seattle Seahawks may be dead. But somehow, they're still getting fucked. Because right now for Seattle on the sideline, San Francisco got out the gloves. They got out the mitts. It's a little bit of a battle of the fisticuffs. And it appears that the brothers who are out there in burgundy, wearing maroon, wearing a variation of red, I'm not too sure what color it is fucking up the Seattle Seahawks right now, begging Seattle to fight back. But it doesn't appear as if that's the case. And we all ask Seattle,
What's wrong? Where's your strength? Where is your pride?
where is your pride? Because it appears Seattle stepped into halftime leading by 1, and they thought the game was only 2 quarters. They came out here in the second half, and what did they do? I said, what did they do? Not having a good time right now whatsoever. They took the lead, and they threw it to San Francisco like... I said they threw it to San Francisco like... Just in case you didn't hear, they threw it to San Francisco like... The 49ers were sitting there in Santa Clara halftime, sitting in the halftime. They were talking to their goddamn coaches. The coaches was talking to the players. The players was talking to each other. And they looked at the score. They said, yo, we losing 16-7? Say less.
It became personal with me. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
It became personal with them. And right now, the 49ers are giving the almighty stroke to the Seattle Seahawks. And they saying...
Party on a Monday night. Turn this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shawty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look, but you cannot touch. Cause I know some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
Ain't nothing but a big piece of shit. Big fat piece of shit.
One way or another, if you thought Seattle was winning this doggone game, it's looking like it's quite the uphill battle, trailing by 21 points, 38-17, with under 11 minutes left in this game, goddammit. It is desperation time for Seattle. We shall see what it is that they're going to pull out of their abatakrak. Debo Samuel, just one of the masters of yak. Him, George Kittle, you just can't get any better. Yards after the carry. And then, of course, Christian McCaffrey as well. Yards after catch, yards, after contact, does not matter. Those guys are fucking amazing. Good Lord. And remember, my original pick after I switched out the Rams was 49ers versus Bills. But I'm still going to go and feel comfortable with the Eagles. But good Lord. 49ers look good right now. There's Geno Smith. Oh, pass intercepted. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, things are unraveling right now for Seattle. I told you guys Geno Smith would have at least have 2 turnovers. I told you he's going to have a interception and then also have a fumble. And my God, things are unraveling right now for Seattle. Geno Smith.
You remind me of a jackass.
I don't think you heard me.
You remind me of a jackass.
Who was you throwing to?
You remind me of a jackass.
Why did you fumble?
You remind me of a jackass.
Seattle, what are y'all doing?
You remind me of a jackass.
Seattle, it's the playoffs.
You remind me of a jackass.
How do you throw a pick?
You remind me of a jackass.
Tyler Lockett, where are you going?
You remind me of a jackass.
Pete Carroll, remember the Super Bowl?
You remind me of a jackass.
A rookie's whipping your ass.
You remind me of a jackass.
Christian McCaffrey is running all over your defense.
You remind me of a jackass.
Deebo Samuel running all over your defense.
You remind me of a jackass.
Brock Purdy throwing all over your defense.
You remind me of a jackass.
Nick Bosa taking advantage of your offense.
You remind me of a jackass.
You walked into Levi Stadium.
You remind me of a jackass.
You're getting your ass kicked in Levi Stadium.
You remind me of a jackass.
They pulled down your Levi's.
You remind me of a jackass.
They spreading your butt cheeks.
You remind me of a jackass.
They penetrating your rectal sphincter.
You remind me of a jackass.
And now you're getting fucked.
You remind me of a jackass.
Good Lord. They're sticking it right in Seattle's
dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. And thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
It's time! Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke.
Guys, what y'all trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
You'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Not one of you will do nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
My bad, dog. My bad. Things got a little out of hand, dog.
I apologize for my outburst.
I apologize for my outburst. 3rd and 7, 9:21 on the clock here. Brock Purdy still throwing. He's got Deebo Samuel, picks up a first down there. No, pardon me, that is Jawan Jenkins. Picks up the first down right there. I said Jenkins, that's Jennings. Napoleon put 20 on it. Said, oh my God, this defense is monstrous. Indeed they are. They are doing what needs to be done. They are doing what needs to be done. Good Lord in heaven. Brock Purdy, 18 of 29, 331 through the air and 3 touchdowns. This is ridiculous for a rookie debut in the postseason. This man has showcased poise. 49ers are just a solid fucking football team, man. They're just a solid fucking football team. Oh, this dude is limping? What's wrong with him? Oh, Elijah Mitchell's still in the game. I need them to get close. Oh, no, he's going nowhere. Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him. There it is. I still need that McCaffrey touchdown. If y'all going to go all the way down there, I need that McCaffrey touchdown. Come on now. Brock no Lesnar Purdy. Anime or manga for One Piece. I'm anime. I'm an anime only watcher. I don't read the manga. Yeah, there's a lot of false starts that don't get called, bro. Oh, Lord in heaven. Motherfuckers is getting cooked out here. They are getting cooked out here. They are getting cooked out here. Straight up cooked. Julio said, you got 2 mangoes for Henry. What does that mean? Oh, my God. Eat a shoulder pad, pussy. Taste my shoulder pad. Wow, how does it taste? What? Put it in his mouth. Eat my shoulder pad, you dreadlocked motherfucker. You dreadlocked motherfucker. Eat my shoulder pad. Ah, down goes Neil. Down goes Neil. He's eating shoulder pad. God damn. That brother about to be written down to death note by himself. I know he on the ground like,
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down. I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
brother in pain. Oh, now they're going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. Oh, score a touchdown, score a touchdown, score a touchdown, score a touchdown. First down. First down, Niners. All right, see, now I need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. I need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown on the ground. I need that Christian McCaffrey touchdown on the ground.
Relationship with your children.
My God.
I need it. I need it. Come on now. Come on now. If Christian McCaffrey don't score on the ground, I'm amputating his leg. Where's the hitman when I need him?
Shut up and take my money.
Come on, man. What's going on? But 1st and 10 right now, Seattle is getting cooked. A touchdown here pretty much puts this game on ice, but for all intents and purposes, the game is already on ice. The game's already on ice. Jamal Adams would have been a change if he was healthy for this game. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Jamal Adams is only really good in the run. He's terrible in the pass game. Now, granted, if this was the 1990s, early 2000s, I think Jamal Adams would be so much of a better safety. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Jamal Adams would fit well in Pittsburgh because with Terrell Edmonds playing the strong safety, I think Jamal Adams is an exceptional strong safety. He's very good in the run game, but the pass game, he's a liability. But one way or another, he's a guy who plays in the box, right? Because Jamal Adams is and his first 2 years, in my opinion, he was amongst the better safeties in the league. That dude was a fucking monster, right? But you have to play him in his role. I don't think Seattle played him in his role. When they had him blitzing the quarterback, that was great. Whatever the case may be, he's very good in the run game for the most part. But then he's getting a little bit older. He's since lost a step. It's not the same anymore. But I would have loved if he came to Pittsburgh and pair him with Minka. It would have been magnificent. But I don't think he's the same player that he was before. He's not the same player that he was before. His first 2 years in New York, he was magnificent the way they played him. But now coming to Seattle, we'll see how things look. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. But all right, is McCaffrey back there? I don't see a white man. That's Mitchell. Tackle him. All right. If they could pick up the first down inside the 5, bruh, oh boy, they still didn't throw the ball to Kittle either. I need 8 more yards from Kittle. Yeah, they're not going to throw the ball. Oh, well, fuck it. It is what it is. They ain't going to throw the ball to Kittle either. It's clipped. I don't think I'm going to win on any of my parlays. I think it's clipped. Because a McCaffrey touchdown would be great, but I still need George McGriddle Kittle. I know that Geno's going to get at least 4 more completions moving forward in this game because he's going to dump the ball off. They'll probably pick up a first down or whatever. But, yeah, I think it's clipped. McCaffrey got a touchdown through the air. I think they're trying to fight to get Mitchell some more, TDs or whatever the case may be. And I don't see George Kittle. Oh, yeah, it's clipped. Unless they pick up a first down with George Kittle. Because I need how many yards from Kittle? I need 8 yards from Kittle. Oh, boy, yeah, it's clipped. Yeah, I'm going to be 1 leg short parlay. I'm going to be one leg short Adonis once more. Unless, of course, I see George Kittle mess around and get himself some yardage, and I don't see that one having it. Yeah, it's clipped for me. God damn it, I'm fixing to take an L. Frank Patuan said, tuning in, what the fuck going on? Gino! Yeah, he's having a bad time right now. 3rd and 10. They probably just going to run the football. Nope, play action fake. Where's they going? Looking for Jennings. You got time. Purdy. What is he going to do? Dump it off. Use check is right there. Oh, my God. Oh, he dropped the ball. Dropped the ball. That would have been a hell of a goddamn play. You dropped the ball. That would have been a hell of a play by Brock Purdy. God damn, that would have been a hell of a fucking play. You got to catch that. If you're Brennan, you have to catch that. That would have been his 4th touchdown pass. You got to catch that ball. That's a hell of a goddamn pass. You got to catch that ball. That's a hell of a pass by Brock Purdy. I dropped it. Yeah, he dropped the football there. Well, it's clipped for my parlays. And there's through the uprights, and it's good as the necrophilia continues because Seattle may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. This is going to be an easy commentary to go ahead and do. The first half should be relatively challenging for the most part. I can only hope that the NFL uploads all of the doggone highlights. I'll have to go through IG, go through Twitter, grab as much as I possibly can. But for the most part, I should be good. That's a hell of a play by Purdy, man. That dude got some moxie, man. Brock Purdy got some fucking moxie, man. That dude got some balls, man. He's pretty doggone good, man. Hey, Trey Lance, fam, you might be clipped for Trey Lance, bro. Brock Purdy has since stepped in, and he's played sensational. And they have not lost since. Golly. Gerald said you need 7 yards from Kittle. You and I both, brother. It's clipped. Kittle not going to pick up no more yards. It's over. You're done. You're washed. It's over. It's not happening. Am I doing the second game? No, I won't be going live. I'll be recording the commentary for Seattle and San Francisco, so I can have that one up for you guys. Because if you guys remember, I still have to record the commentary, and my voice isn't just, able to just be kept, without any, without any sort of R&R. So since that's the case, got to get that going. The Bengals have won 8 straight. The 49ers have won 10. Oh, the 49ers are the first NFC team to win 10 straight. I remember Pittsburgh had won. And then with teams entering with a 10-5 made the Super Bowl, 3 won the Super Bowl. Well, unfortunately, I remember when Pittsburgh won 10 straight back in 2017. They won. Oh, no, because they took an L. I forgot. When they lost to the Patriots, that's when they got fucked. Jesse James didn't catch it. Yeah, that's when they got screwed. That's what screwed them. But yeah, right now, 49ers about to win 11 straight games. Black Freakazoid said, I don't know if it's clipped for Lance because they gave up a lot for him to be the future just to have him as a backup next year. Someone would have to give them just as much as they did to get him. But here's the thing, right? If Brock Purdy took them to the promised land, you think you about to put that man on the bench? Hell no. You roll with the hot hand. Offense looks fucking refined with Purdy, bruh. They look refined with Purdy, bruh. That might be the guy moving forward. Jimmy G getting hurt might be the best thing that ever happened for that fucking organization right now. Oh, and keep the clock rolling. The contact happened first. I know Pete Carroll is sick. Oh, boy. Jimmy G was going to be going after the season regardless. He's going to go somewhere after that. Well, yeah, correct. Jimmy G is going to go somewhere regardless. But now I think what Brock Purdy been doing actually lowers his stock because with Jimmy G, he's a winner, right? Proven winner with his days in the Niners, winning games, all that other stuff. However, the unfortunate situation is it just seems like whoever the fuck you plug in at quarterback, them motherfuckers able to get W's. So since that's the case, Jimmy G, I'm curious what's going to happen moving next year. I think they're probably going to mess around and try to recruit him to Las Vegas, pair him up with Josh McDaniels, or he'll end up in Indianapolis. I'm not too sure, but one way or another, Jimmy G, he won't be on the Niners next year. And then Trey Lance, of course, he's going to end up, I don't know if they're going to have a backup situation. I don't know what the case is going to be. But I think Lamar Jackson, he too is going to be on the market as well. And I'm curious where they're going to try to recruit him to, but I know he's not going to remain in Baltimore. Emperor Forever for 5-1 said, do I see the Raiders signing Lamar Jackson this offseason? I don't think they're going to go for him. I don't think it will work in McDaniel's offense. Jimmy G going to the Saints, I could see that happening. I can see that happening. Here we go. Geno Smith, he's about to get his 20th completion, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Oh, wow, they handed the ball off. Kenneth Walker able to pick up the first down. I'm shocked. They actually ran the ball there. I'm shocked, but it doesn't really matter for me. It doesn't help me. All of my parlays are fucking busted. Mahmoud Farhood for 5-1 said Purdy could be taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl. He has the cojones to fire the ball accurately under pressure. You seriously dropped the beauty. You ain't wrong about that. I done dropped my ball. Indeed. So, since that's the case, we shall see. But goddamn, I just dropped the ball again. But yeah, I can't envision a circumstance where they're gonna run the football again. Oh, I think that's Seattle's owner who's leaving the field right now. Yeah, Seattle has the 5th pick. Bruce Irvin's last game, probably. I can't see him going somewhere else. Whether I think the Raiders might trade Derek Carr, I have no clue. Oh, you got to catch that football, man. 2nd and 4, that man's hands. Just for decoration. Come on, Tyler Lockett. Underground Comedian said, what did I just come back into? 41 to 17. Brutal, man. Pain. Kyle Shanahan, Coach of the Year. Yeah, actually, Kyle Shanahan might just mess around and get it. You lose 2 quarterbacks and you still win 11 straight games? Come on now. Kyle Shanahan probably going to get that Coach of the Year. Doug Peterson, if the Jags can win a playoff game, Doug Peterson has a legitimate chance. Brian Dable, it depends. Dable, it depends as well. Oh boy, Geno Smith keeping the play alive. Passes incomplete. Dable has a chance as well, a legitimate chance as well. And then, but overall, I think it's gonna mess around and be Kyle Shanahan. Dead. Pafava said, can the Bucs beat the Cowboys in the playoffs? Or Cowgirls in the playoffs? Actually, yes. Can the Bucs win? Yes, they can. Will they win? Me personally, I don't. I think it's gonna come off of the foot of Brett Maher to win it. But they certainly can win. Tom Brady at the helm. You can never bet against Brady. But I actually think the Cowboys are gonna get the job done. And then lose next week. Geno looking right. He's got his man. Gets the first down. I think he has enough for the first down there. Indeed, he does. As time just continues to tick down. Amazing how much disrespect the Eagles are getting. Hey, I already said, I switched my pick from 49ers Bills for the Super Bowl. I switched it to the Eagles and Chiefs, and I'm gonna sit with that prediction. Well, Geno got me my completions, magnificent, but it doesn't really matter. Let me take a look at my underdog parlays. I know I'm one leg short of Adonis again. Yup. I got 3 legs. I got 3 legs here. Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle fucked me over. Then Kyle Juszczyk, literally by 1 yard, screwed me by 1 yard. I could have still been open, and of course, Colby is not going to get me my yardage, so there is that. And then last but not least, all I needed was Kenneth Walker and then also Christian McCaffrey. Kenneth Walker had fucking 2 carries in the second half, bro. How does that happen? What are the fucking chances? But one way or another, no W's for me. I'm going to have to put some hope in tonight to see if things can work in my favor, but it is what it is. Taking L's, it is what it is. Oh, boy, I haven't won in some time. At least one big. This is pain. Hopefully tonight things can go in my favor one way or another. Chargers, we shall see. Remember what my prediction is. I believe that the Chargers will win this game. They will win by 10. I said it was 31-21. We'll see how things play out. My prediction for this game was 17-14. Looks like it is 17-14. The only downside is for the 49ers, that 14 is backwards, so it's 17-41. So there is that. Good Lord. 2nd and goal here. Geno Smith looking for somebody. Tyler Lockett's right there. Just throw it to him. Take that catch. 2:27 on the clock there. Fred Warner's out the game. They got like the backup that's in there. Bosa's out the game as well. Yeah, they already know this game's done. They don't want to risk no injury. Everybody just get on the sideline, fucking relax, cool it, chill, smile, have some time. Enjoy yourself. Good Lord. Ever said Rodgers should retire. It would be better for the Packers long term if he retired, but we'll wait and see what happens. For the Packers, it would be in their best interest if Rodgers retired, but then I think for Rodgers, there's no reason to go ahead and leave the game. I think he was dealt a bad hand. Oh, boy, there's the sack there. Hell of a job there. And they're going to force that doggone sack. And then now Seattle most likely is just going to take it to the 2-minute warning. And then once the 49ers get the football back, they fixing to just knee it out because what's the purpose of Seattle stopping the clock? So this game is all but done. Got themselves a playoff win. Brock Purdy got himself a playoff win. And for Pete Carroll, who is, if I'm not mistaken, Pete Carroll is 71 right now. Pete Carroll is 71 right now. I wonder what his future is going to be. That brother, old than a son of a bitch. I believe he's the oldest coach in the NFL. And he's a good-looking 71. He's a good-looking 71. Pete Carroll is the oldest coach in the NFL right now, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, he's 1 year older than Belichick, so Belichick got to be 70 then. Belichick is 70. And he's a good-looking 70 as well. And Andy Reid, how old is Andy Reid? Andy Reid is... Bruce Arians is 70. He retired. Yeah, Andy Reid is 64. Yep, Andy Reid is 64. So there is that. Oh, there's another BK. There's another Burger King. That's number 3. Yeah, Pete Carroll has always been very, very energetic. So that's 3 Burger Kings that we saw here tonight. Only 3 Burger Kings. 3 Burger Kings for the day. So there's that. I know Alex is not feeling good right now. Highlight Heaven is losing his mind every time he sees them goddamn Burger King commercials. Chat room, y'all think Seattle gonna score again? John Lynch might be a Hall of Fame GM. No, it's way too early to call that. Come on now. How long has he been at the helm? Not long enough to where you call him a Hall of Fame GM. He hasn't even had 10 years at the helm. Way too early. Way too doggone early. Moreover, they haven't won a Super Bowl. You can put together all of these great teams. You don't win a Super Bowl, who gives a fuck, you know? That's where you differentiate yourself from the others. Way too doggone on early. But I'm saying hell no, 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 no. Oh, well, random Celtics fan is the lone yes. Oh, wait a minute. Let me take a look. Did Miami jump to the 7th seed? I hope so. Miami's win today should have jumped them to the 7th seed. Come on now. Come on, Miami. Let's jump to the 7th seed. Let's jump to the 7th seed. Oh, yeah. All right, right there in front of the Pacers. All right, Miami, we just need a 5-game win streak. 5-game win streak, and we make things interesting. And everybody else, of course, needs to take L's. Come on now, Miami. 4th and goal here. They got to score. Y'all think everybody else said no? The lie detector determines. I said that way too early. Everybody said no. Seattle wouldn't score. The lie detector determines. Oh, pass interference. Pass interference. They're going to get an automatic first down here. Ryan Pafavo said, we need national ban on all cringe commercials. The corporations are trying way too hard that people are tuning out. See, the thing is, they want to try to be hip. They want to try to be relatable. They want to do all that other horse shit. And it's absolutely ludicrous. Is this motherfucker crying? This man is crying. What you crying for? The game not even done. This motherfucker crying. I know it's your first playoff victory. Actually, I can't remember if he was on the squad last year. But the fuck you crying for? What's wrong with him? But yeah. So a lot of they're trying to be much more hip and appeal to the younger generation, but they're doing too much. Like, there's a way to make iconic commercials without trying to do way too much. Pass incomplete on 1st and goal. Yeah, it's pain for. Well, the person who was crying was a 49er, player. So since that's the case, there won't be any Cry Me a River. But for Seattle, they are going home. For all intents and purposes, this commentary shouldn't take too long. It just depends on when the NFL uploads the highlights, and obviously the full game stream probably won't be uploaded until like 9 p.m. So I said 9 p.m. It's fucking 7:30 right now. It probably won't be uploaded until about like 10. So all things considered, I'll record the commentary and then see if I can get the. Oh well, there's a touchdown for Seattle. DK Metcalf finds the end zone for the score, but all things considered, I just got to go and see if I can get everything else done. But commentary, stay tuned. Patreon commentary is coming here tonight. Seattle versus the 49ers. That will be posted tonight. All things considered, I should have that commentary done before tonight's game is concluded. And then, of course, tomorrow we shall have Sunday Night Football, Chargers versus Jaguars. That video will be completed before fucking, halftime of the very first game tomorrow. So we'll see how everything else plays out. They're going to go for 2. Why not? And the pass is incomplete, and that will be the last offensive snap for Seattle on the year. And what's going to happen moving forward? Well, the 49ers are going to get the football, and they're going to need this game out. Huge touchdown for Seattle, but did that help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. It's not happening. Oh, wow. First time that rookie head coaches will meet in their playoff appearance. Well, interesting. The more that you know, Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson versus Brian Dable and Saquon Barkley. What's for dinner? Fresh hot L's. Now, Honcho, for 5 on said, what are Carissa Thompson's ratings in bed? I think ball handling and catch rating are 90 plus. Well, catch rating is probably at like a 95 because you know them white girls don't play no games unless they bottom feet is disgusting. Now, as for ball handling, well, they are known for their blowjobs and fat ladies. So I think 90 plus for sure. I think 90 plus for sure. She's 40. She's well seasoned. Definitely good for a nice little stroking, bending the knee. I don't know about all that, but there is that. But Ryan Pavavon said, "Oh yeah, you said the national band." How did I see Ryan's, but I didn't see Honcho's? That's hilarious. Kadeem Pavavon said, "Heat Nation, baby, yes indeed. Winning, they kicked the onside kick. What were they doing? What were they doing?" And of course, it's recovered by who? Christian McCaffrey. This game's done. This game is done. Victory. Christian McCaffrey gets his very first playoff victory, and they are on to the divisional round. Honcho said, answer your donation question. Well, there's your answer. Trevor Lawrence has never lost a game on Saturday in high school, college, or in the NFL. Really? Interesting. The more that you know, Trevor Lawrence is undefeated on Saturdays. Oh, yes, that's right. His lone college loss was played in the national championship on a Monday. And that's funny. You know, Trevor Lawrence had only lost, I think it was like how much? In his entire life, he had lost like, what, 6 or 7 games? He gave the ball to Jordan Mason. This motherfucker running because they think they're going to call timeout. Fam, just take the knee. Seattle's not going to call timeout. Just because they went for the extra point, the onside kick doesn't mean they ain't going to kick. They ain't going to call timeout now. The game's done. You got to get your Metro card ready. Yeah, I said, didn't evolve into a Pelipper and get wrecked. Seagulls. It's not looking good right now for the Seahawks. They did not evolve into a Pelipper. I see what you're trying to do there. But it's time. As time continues to rush down, they might as well just take the knee right now. Yep. There it is. Are they about to run it again? What is going on? Well, there's a first down. This game's done. There's a first down. This game is all over. One more snap. This game is done. First down for the 49ers. Seattle knows their season is done. And it's fixing to be all over. Geno Smith goes over, hugs his goddamn lineman. And for all intents and purposes, Geno Smith probably will advance to the, I believe he's representing the NFC in the playoffs as well. If I'm not, I said the playoffs, inside of the fucking Pro Bowl, whatever the case may be. Big loss to end the season. There's the knee down, and it is all over. The San Francisco 49ers hold down the fort, take down their divisional opponent, and the Seattle Seahawks have taken the L. It's time to sound the alarm one last time for the Seattle Seahawks. In the first game of Super Wildcard Weekend, the Seattle Seahawks got done in and defeated here by the San Francisco 49ers, 41-23. Brock Purdy throws 3 touchdowns. Really would have been 4, but Brandon dropped the football. But throws 3 touchdowns, runs for 1 more. Christian McCaffrey over 100 yards on the ground. Deebo Samuel, explosive 74-yard touchdown. And the fucking 49ers defense taking care of business as the Seattle Seahawks have to once again take out their Metro cards. And get aboard the But their ride will be short-lived because they've arrived at Elimination Station and they go somewhere different for their failures of being able to hold on to their halftime 17-16 lead. Their failures of pulling off an upset and becoming the very first 7th seed to take down the number 2 seed in NFL Wildcard, Super Wildcard Weekend history since its inception 2 years ago. Their failures of getting Geno Smith his very first playoff victory. Consider their names written down the Death Note because their dreams of winning Pete Carroll his first playoff W in quite some years. I think it's been like 4, maybe 3, 4 years, whatever the case may be. Their dreams of advancing to the divisional round of the playoffs and their dreams of hoisting up the Lombardi for the second time in franchise history and contending in Super Bowl 57 has been absolutely
You will rest in peace.
It's over. Your season is done. You thought you was going to the divisional? We say, why did you go out there and play like that? Why did you decide to go out there and choke? Why did you think you was gonna win on Saturday? Why did you decide to turn the football over? Why did you forget to give the football to Kenneth Walker? Why did you think it was bad to get the ball to DK early? Why did your defense fold in the second half? Why did your offense fold in the second half? Why did you think you was gonna pull off the upset? Why did you think you would have stepped up in Levi Stadium? Why did you walk into Levi Stadium wearing a pair of Wranglers? Why did you walk into Levi Stadium with your butt cheeks spread? Why did you decide necrophilia would be the best form of fornication? Why did you step out there and get cooked on Saturday afternoon football as they exposed the titty milk of the San Francisco 49ers and sprayed it right in the face of the Seattle Seahawks like, did you think Seattle was gonna win? Yes, I did! It's not happening. Somebody call the authorities.
We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti.
It's over.
It's over. You lose.
It's over. You lose. You lose. It's over. And Seattle is gone for the remainder of the postseason. Turn off the doggone horn. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning in to tonight's stream as Seattle is going home in the postseason. The San Francisco 49ers take care of business and absolutely destroy the Seattle Seahawks in the second half, hold them scoreless up until the very last play of their offensive season, finding the end zone. But did that help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. 49ers take care of business here in Santa Clara. And I have been your host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And just like Mr. Russell Wilson, also known as
Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you got to be unlimited. You know, you got to have a thought process of being unlimited. So
you're going home like Mr. Unlimited. It's not going down. You thought you was advancing to the next round? Me thinks not. It's not happening. One quick look at the Niners locker room.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Cha-cha now, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Cha-cha now, y'all.
Cha-cha now, y'all. You kidding me? They got cooked. Because we already know for Seattle tonight, the verdict is...
You lose.
Once more...
You lose.
Don't forget...
You lose.
Just in case you forgot...
You lose.
Your quest of an upset victory was nothing but a...
Failure.
I said... Your quest of the comeback victory was nothing but a...
Failure.
Don't forget that today, for the Seattle Seahawks, your season was nothing but a...
Failure.
Because what are they eating for dinner?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning into the Doggone Stream where we saw the Seattle Seahawks take an L and the 49ers are advancing to the divisional round of the postseason where they will be hosting yet another postseason game. And I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. I am your host, founder, and chairman of Hold My Nuggets Incorporated, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, where today it was game on for the 49ers, but unfortunately for the Seattle Seahawks, it was what?
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down. I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
It's over. You lose.
Eddie, take us out. I'll see you guys later on tomorrow's stream. Stay tuned tonight. Commentary for this game will be going live at the conclusion of Saturday Night Football. I'll see you guys tomorrow live, most likely for Vikings-Giants. We shall see, and working on getting Hot Mic stream up for tomorrow. So we shall be possibly making our glorious comeback there on Hot Mic. So we shall see one way or another. Eddie, take us out. You have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.